We're streaming Clash Royale again. We're back to our old ways. The reason why we're doing this, the reason why we're doing the Mega Draft Challenge today is because apparently Supercell's coming out with a global tournament in a few days for Mega Draft. So I figured we could play it a little bit, maybe get a little bit of practice in. How's it going, Spruce and Jimmy? How are you guys doing? Let's just jump into our first game here. Jake, welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been? Liam's here also. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the options. There's a lot of interesting win conditions. Goblin Barrel, Royal Giant. How's it going, Stick Boy? Fenrir, he's going to take Valkyrie first off. That was a pretty good bet. Let's just take the Zappies. Let's try to draft a defensive deck. There's recruits, there's pigs on here. There's some interesting options. Let's just take Berserker for some cheap defense as well. Did my room change? It did not. I did kind of expand. Okay, here's the thing. Are you guys okay, he's gonna pick Goblin Barrel already. I guess let's take arrows. Are you guys, it looks like you guys are watching this on YouTube. So are you guys seeing the shorts feed with like face up here, camera down there? Oh, I didn't, okay. My time management is horrible. I'm not picking in time, so it's giving us options. We definitely need another mini tank, because yeah, Berserker is not gonna cut it against Valkyrie and Lumberjack. Do I have a fisheye filter? I don't, but I did. Okay, you guys are watching it on shore. Okay. Yeah, I did expand. Dang, I need to be paying attention. I did not mean to. Okay, it gave that to us. This is what happens when we get distracted with. Let's just take Rage. It goes with E-Barbs. It's another small spell. It's not a fisheye camera, but I did kind of expand it so it's zoomed out a little bit, because otherwise it's just directly on my face. He's gonna take that. We probably need a. You know what? Let's draft just a disgusting deck, because it kind of acts as fireball bait, right? He's probably gonna want to fireball the Zappies for the Royal Giant, but he also kind of needs it for the Three Musketeers. So my camera looks weird. Yeah, I mean, I can. I zoomed it out, so, and it is like a slightly curved camera, so I can see how it has a little bit of a fisheye effect. Recruits pigs. We're not going to. We didn't draft recruits pigs, but we could have. We'll just arrows this. He drafted a couple of win conditions. He drafted Royal Giant and Goblin Barrel, so that's going to be interesting. I'm tempted to just go with this. That was not great timing. Okay, please, Lumberjack. Okay, thankfully some of the Musketeers are helping out. That Royal Giant's going to get a lot of damage, and he does have Valkyrie as well. But we should still get some. I'm tempted to just go with this on the other side, because I would think he'd want to use Valkyrie on the Musketeer, right? Alright, we'll take that. Looks trippy. I mean, I could try adjusting it. Like, I could try doing that. I could try maybe zooming it in a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I think on Twitch the horizontal looks mostly normal, but okay, he's definitely gonna fireball this. Or no, did he use it? Alright, I guess. I thought Zappies fully counted it, but I guess I didn't put it in the right spot. We're still gonna take his other tower though, so. How's it going, Spruce? You're on Twitch now as well? Why is it a short broadcast? Well, because we tried out the horizontal way, and I think when I was streaming horizontally and vertically at the same time, it was kind of splitting up. I don't know, it wasn't working out very well, so I think I think streaming on shorts until we grow a little bit is probably the way to go. You have the chat all to yourself. I mean, yeah, on Twitch, it's showing up in the same feed as YouTube, though. So it's like I see the Twitch chat along with all the other messages. So maybe it looks lonely to you, but yeah, I see your messages along with the YouTube. Bulgar is here as well. All right, I guess you're not the only one. I guess you're not the only one in the chat, Spruce. How's it going, Nathan? Noob is here. You said you have an idea? What is your idea, Noob? All right. All right, a lot of interesting options. I do see Graveyard, which I really like. So let's take Skeleton King, just because it should do good against the Witch, but also maybe with the Graveyard, we'll take Log as well. Camera looks better here. Yeah, I changed my position. I mean, I had to, because I guess here is where it's showing up on Twitch. Okay. He's not wasting any time. Is there any reason why we can't just draft? Maybe I should have taken Cannon. Maybe that would have been better than that for the Royal Giant, but let's take Delivery. I had to change up my setup because we're playing a vertical game instead of a horizontal game. So, you know, Minecraft, obviously, it takes up the whole screen, but because Clash Royale is vertical, we had to change it up a little bit. He is just drafting only troops, I guess. We'll take Berserker for another ground tank, I guess, and maybe Ice Wiz would not be bad. I'm thinking we probably take Graveyard as the win condition, and maybe the thing is we might take something like Snowball as well, because he could take. Mine looks like Log Bait. Yeah, true. I don't know. I guess I'm not. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really happy with this draft. I think we just take Graveyard as the last one and hope and pray we can get through. But I'm not the happiest with this. But let's give it a try anyway. But I definitely could have gone the log bait route. Okay. I think Ice Wizard maybe would have been a better idea. You said log? What do you mean? We have log. Okay. This guy is not wasting any time. Is this gonna... Let's just log that just to be safe. Because I don't know if that would have fully countered it had we not used log. So we're just going to do that and then maybe go Berserker on here. Do I want to 1v1? Spruce, maybe a little bit later. We're going to be doing Mega Draft for a little while. I think we'll just Delivery. I don't think this... It has a shield, right? Like, Hunter still one-shots it even though... I don't know how that works, but... You could consider it as Log Bait, the other side's Graveyard Giant. Yeah. We just have to wait for the opportune time to go into it. See the chat? What do you want me to... What do you want me to read? Noob. I think that hits the princess, right? Okay, let's go with this. Oh, I don't think we're going to have enough for Graveyard. But as soon as... Nah, let's not. I was going to say maybe we could go for the ability, but I don't think that would have been a good idea. Okay, do we go with the Graveyard here? Yeah, might as well, and then... Oh man, Alright, let's not ability. Let's just set up to defend. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's log the princess. He's not getting a whole lot of damage, which is good. You have an idea? Can I collab with not a popular YouTuber? I mean, possibly, but I don't know. I'm not really much of a collaboration. Like I don't know. I'm not much of a collaboration person. I don't know how much. Like I probably wouldn't like to do a collab. Okay, let's just. Oh, I did that too early. Let's just use this. Alright, skeletons are going to be on the tower. Oh, okay, he's calling a good game. Alright, well that was not the cleanest. I mean, I guess it's not over. If we do win, that wasn't the cleanest win, but it is, you know, a win regardless. Just have to make sure not to choke our position. We are kind of... Let's just go with this, and then maybe we can go with this for the spear goblins. Or I guess the witch. Ooh, we got the other princess as well. Okay. Alright, that probably went on for longer than it should have, but... Links, welcome. Holy delivery value. Yeah, I didn't really use my delivery at all. I think I definitely should have used it more. Alright. Let's see, what did I miss? Fenrir, if Stir Gamer or Noob is saying that I'm ignoring their messages, feel free to just delete them. Like, guys, I sound like a broken record, but I don't know. It's like you guys just aren't understanding. I'm not ignoring your messages. I'm just busy playing the game for a second. So, I don't know. If you're a mod and you see people saying that, feel free to delete them. You want Chinese Clash? I mean, do you need a VPN to do that? Stir Gamer said, why do they make new heroes? Link, the name of the clan is... I guess we'll take this. The name of the clan is Squash Family. I don't know if there might be one spot left. Oh, it's our turn again. Oh, dang, I need to be... I'm like not focused up. Okay. Dang, I was gonna take Bowler just because he's such a good defensive card, but let's take this for the E-Golem. And maybe... Oh, I hesitated there. I need to be... What am I doing? I need to be locked in here. Okay, he's going to take Earthquake. I'm tempted to just even take a second building. Honestly, like... I just don't want the E-Golem getting anywhere near my tower. We don't really need... We probably don't need a second building, though. We can probably just put the bomb tower high enough, I think, where he can't get it. Let's do this and hope he doesn't take something like Goblin Curse. Don't use Witch. Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, it does I just figure we need something defensively against the... That probably was not... Yeah, you're probably right. That was probably not a good play. This is actually not a good... This is actually not a very good draft by me. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm actually playing really poorly. Alright. He's going to take Fireball. Let's take... I mean, do we just... let's just take Graveyard again. Because at least if we do that... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, but... He's not wasting any time. He's just going in immediately. I seem not so happy today. I mean, look at the game we're playing. I mean, that could be a reason why. Let's go with this way up here, just so he can't Earthquake it. Like, oh, he's gonna, okay. He's gonna Earthquake it anyway. Alright, that is fine. We will... Please, bowler, target the Demolisher. Alright, you know what? It's okay. He's just going in again. I feel like I hope we're not just stuck defending for the entire game. I'm almost tempted to go in on the other side. Yeah, I mean... We gotta... start getting damaged somehow. I mean, a Demolisher should do good. I think we can probably ignore the Valkyrie, right? For the most part. Alright, well, we got some damage, but... Battle Healer with Hog. Would have been... Yeah, that could have worked as well. Oh, man, he's just... I played that a little bit too early. Oh, man, I really do not want to lose to an E-Golem player, but that's looking like the direction it's going. Okay, let's go with this, because he used his Valkyrie. Alright, we should take his tower over there. That's good. We just need to defend now. Oh, what was that? No, my finger slipped. My finger... That was meant to be put here, not on the other side of the river. Alright, Golden Knight's going to have to come in clutch for us here. It looks like he does. I really hope we can still win after that. I mean, just, yeah, defend for 20 seconds. Okay, let's put it in the right spot this time. I think we do survive, but that's a little bit... Yeah. Alright, well, we hold on. That misclick was good. Was it? I mean, it did pull it back to the other side, but our tower wouldn't have been hitting it if it was on his side. So we did. It wasn't the worst mistake in the world, though. My unpainted wall scares you. Here's the thing. A lot of this room is getting a remodel. Also, Vib Hava, welcome. There's no need to apologize about missing a stream or anything. It's good to have you. Thought it was painted white. Yeah, good one. This whole room is getting a remodel, essentially. We're going to be... I think the walls are going to be completely painted. What else? The floors are going to be completely ripped up. So we might have to... I'm most likely going to have to move this entire setup somewhere else. Like, I don't know where I'm going to stream, but we're likely not going to be able to do it here. Because, I mean, the floor that this desk is sat on is all going to be ripped up. This whole room is getting an entire... I mean, it's getting entirely remodeled. And so the setup is probably going to be moved. The walls are going to be painted. The floors are going to be new as well. So, yeah, I guess to answer your question, the wall is going to be painted at some point. It's just kind of an unfinished product. I'm a secret billionaire. No, I'm not anywhere close to that. Not even close to a millionaire. Let's see, let's take this. And Mini P.E.K.K.A is always a solid bet. But just to be safe, let's go Tombstone, because that can be kind of annoying to get through, and it works with the Skeleton King. Anything but paying the mods? Okay, well... What, are you guys going to start a union and demand pay? Who trolls the most in the... Okay. Let's focus here. Let's take Zap, just in case we don't have Tombstone or something for the Skeleton Barrel. we gotta pay attention to what win conditions are here. There's a lot of beatdown decks, including a Rune Giant. So right now we don't have a very good answer for that. What do we take? I mean, okay, I didn't actually mean to. We have to take something for. I guess we'll take Goblin Gang, but I don't know. He was, I guess the best answers were maybe E-Drag and Wizard for the flying machine. I mean, we do have Fireball, but if he places it in like the middle, should we just take? I don't want to take Royal Giant, because let's just take this, because he doesn't have a small spell yet. And it can kind of work with the... He's going to take Golem. Do we have a building? Okay, I guess we drafted Tombstone. Okay. Well, let's see what he does. I think that was maybe a bad play, because one of the Fire Spirits is going to jump. Hopefully not the second one. Okay, the splash damage is insane on that. And we just, of course, we don't have Fireball in the starting hand, because why would we? So, what do we have to do? Do we have to waste a Demolisher to tank these shots? Probably. Does that not... Okay. Thought that was going to be in a position to pull, but I guess not. Forgot he even drafted that card, and now Golden Knight is going to... Dang. I'm playing this really bad so far. I think the only thing we really have going for us is that he's bad and playing his Furnace in the wrong lane, but also... I guess we just, yeah, I guess we'll just tank the Furnace and save up our Elixir. We don't have... Guess we'll go like that. Alright, that's not too bad. The only thing that worries me is a double Elixir Golem push. So, you sent a request to enter the clan? Alright, sounds good. I can accept you, Link. Alright, I'm anticipating the Golem somewhere. There it is. I feel like we don't have a great way that we can rush him without just letting him add to his push. So let's try and wait for the flying machine. Let's try and get both. Okay, let's zap the Furnace. Go with this here. Alright, I think we do hold on. Maybe? As long as that Furnace doesn't go too crazy. Alright. we end up holding on. Store Gamer, are you just asking for your messages to get removed? I mean, all right, let's see. Let's go to the clan. You said you sent a request link. You're Mr. Link. All right, let's see. I guess there's a couple spots available left, so I just accepted you. We're at 7 wins, so we're looking decent so far. But obviously it's only going to get harder from here. I don't know how long it's going to take to find a game, but... Alright, next match against L. My favorite card is on the board, Graveyard. Let's just take Poison first off, because I think that's one of the only big spells there. I think that's pretty much the only big spell. Because, I mean, Earthquake doesn't really count, so we'll take Poison. We might draft another Poison Graveyard deck. I do like playing Graveyard in drafts, so really hope we can get a free pass next season. From who? Alright, we'll take Log also. And Rascals are here. I do like Rascals as a pick, but what if we take Monk? We could play a Monk Graveyard deck. That would be kind of interesting. Expo, please. I mean, look at the deck that we have. I mean, Expo wouldn't really go well with the deck that we have. The good news is that everything he's picking can be deflected. So everything he's picking, like the minions and the Ice Whiz, can all be taken care of by the Monk. Our deck is kind of expensive, though. Let's take Spear Goblins, just because they're a good answer to the Prince, so I think he might have to take Rascals. And if he does, we have Log and whatnot, which is good. Claire, how many trophies do I have? Right now, on my main account, I have about 12,700. So, he's going to take Tesla. I'm tempted to just take... Oh, I didn't pick in time. No, I was not going to pick that. That is horrible. I was going to pick Demolisher, but... Okay, I guess we still have time. We can pick this, and then the next one, I think we take Graveyard, and maybe we just never play. The thing that worries me, though, is that we don't have a building. This is the thing. We would have taken something other than Ramrod. So if he goes with... Thankfully, he goes with Mortar, so... I was worried if he went with like a Golem or a Royal Giant, we wouldn't have very good defense. Sorry, I keep getting off topic, but Claire, I have 12,600 trophies on my main account. We're playing on an alternate account because I don't know, I'm playing on my alternate account, which has about 8,000, so we should be... Should we just... Spear Goblins here. I think they're going to get... Hopefully that is on the Prince. Nope, it's on the tower. Alright. That is not ideal, but that's fine. It could be worse. Hopefully that charges. Okay, that was really good for us. Let's just go with this already. We might... Okay, we'll let all that go. Addison, you just hit 12.5 last night. Nice. That is a pretty good achievement. I'm happy for you. It can be really hard to climb, like in that kind of. I guess 12.5 is on the higher end of Trophy Road, but it can be really hard to. You know what? Let's go with this already, and just use the ability. And okay, if we had. Technically, we had enough for Poison, but we're not going to go crazy and go with it, so... But once we get into double, maybe, and once we have a little bit more elixir. Maybe we can go with a poison on the minions, because it doesn't really seem like he has a lot else for it. So the thing is, I just think we maybe don't ever use our Ram Rider. Like maybe because he's got Tesla and Mortar. So I think we'll go with this. We use the... Oh, we don't have a... That was a really dumb graveyard, because we don't have enough for poison. Alright, well... At least we know now what not to do. Alright, let's just poison everything, I think. I think that should do good against pretty much all that. KB, hi, how are you doing? I really don't like that I don't have like a great way to... The minions are kind of annoying. We kind of have to poison them. Alright, just in case that dash... This is actually really kind of annoying. He did a good job with his drafting, and he's playing pretty decent as well. Okay, we can't go with a graveyard on that. Let's just log instead to maybe get that on the furnace. Alright. Let's set up again. Let's go with a monk. This time, we'll know to have poison for... He's going to go with them kind of early. Let's go with an ability right away to tank for the tower. Or to... yeah. Okay. That was good. That should do a lot of damage. Don't know why I'm leaking. It's probably not a good idea. Alright, I don't think we should... I don't even think that's in a spot where it'll hit the tower, right? Let's just kind of... let's go kind of all in here, because I don't think that's even in a spot where it's gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he misplayed the mortar. So we should be good. I don't know if the poison and the log will take it, but we can get back to another one, so... Not the cleanest game, but it works. How's it going, Stick Boy? Welcome. You got a question, why am I gay? Stir Gamer, are you wondering, like, you make comments like these and then wonder why I'm ignoring you? Alright, well... Again, mods, feel free to time out anyone for saying something like that. Like I said a million times, you can be in the chat and your messages won't be removed as long as they add something of value. So we're at 8 wins. We're doing well. I don't think we've lost a game this stream. I hope I didn't just jinx myself though, because I feel like that happens every time when you say, oh, I didn't lose a game, and then next time you end up losing one. Alright, he's going to pick first. Mini P.E.K.K.A is a really, really solid choice right off the bat. Let's just take goblins. We could take Goblin Gang, but because Zap is on the board and Snowball, I think we're going to try and... I think we're going to try to take regular goblins just because I feel like they'll get... He's bound to take a small spell. Or he could... Oh, he could actually take Mother Witch as well. Gonna take Royal Giant immediately. You say Expo. I mean, not anymore. Do you see what he's chosen? He's picked a Royal Giant. So we are not going to be choosing Expo. Instead, we're going to be taking Inferno Dragon, definitely. And we could take Rascals. Rascals are actually a solid... Yeah, Rascals are a solid bet. Stir Gamer, we're not picking Expo. I mean, do you see? Look at his win condition. His win condition is Expo, so we're not gonna be do that. Liam, he said, can tomorrow be a different game? All right, he's gonna take Boss Bandit as well. Well, this guy's clearly very intelligent at the game. What do we even take? I guess we can... I guess we'll take minions. So far, he doesn't really... So far, he only has the delivery for air. That's a bit annoying. There's no way to kill it. What do we do about the Mother Witch? There's not a fireball or something on the board. Let's take Miner. We definitely need another win condition as the last one. I don't know what we're gonna honestly. I don't know what we can take. We can't take Expo. And I'm now realizing we don't have a small spell either. I guess Snowball it is. Miner Snowball. I feel like this is a really weak deck. Especially because, yeah, I feel like this is a really bad deck. We're kind of relying on the Inferno Dragon for the Royal Giant, but on the other hand, he's got Zap to reset it. So, I don't know how this is going to go. Cody, you said E-Golem? I mean, E-Golem might have worked, but I don't know. Taking anything like an E-Golem or a Giant into a mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't seem like the smartest choice. I don't know. You know what? I'm somewhat happy he used that there. I mean, there's definitely more annoying ways he could have used the Mother Witch. So let's go with this. Alright, it should put... Okay, Rascal Girls are not going to jump on the tower, but... Do we need Golem? I think we're fine, right? I don't think the mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to get a hit. E-Golem was actually a good call. I mean, it's true that he didn't have he doesn't have a building, right? But it just seems like it... I mean, it seems like with... Is that going to get a hit? Yeah, it does get one. Holy cow, Monk is actually gonna probably solo the tower if he doesn't play anything else. Go, old man. Holy cow, Monk is him. Monk might have just won us the game there. Okay, let's just, yeah. Just have to make sure we can defend. Honestly, we didn't even need the goblins. Honestly, I think we can defend with... Monk just carried us this entire game. He's gonna pretty much take care of the Royal Giant all on his own. Just let it get one hit. Okay, what am I doing? Let's... Okay, one of those is gonna connect. That's okay. Yeah, I mean... I think this is a good game. How am I becoming Monk? What does that mean? Okay. It was a typo. It was talk to text. Okay, what did you say? So what were you meaning to say for me to pick? Can I play Minecraft with Java? I did download the Java version of Minecraft a couple days ago. We played it yesterday, so we could do it. I don't know. I'm kind of realizing it's a little bit less chaotic when you're in a server kind of... I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I think I've enjoyed playing more when I've been on my own, but I'll most likely have a couple of people join. It's just not going to be... It's not going to be anywhere near as many as last time because we got... Yeah, I got lucky with incompetence on the other side. That's a good... Yeah, I don't think that was really by any skill of ours. That was mostly because our opponent was not playing too well. What do we... I'm tempted... Maybe we take... Let's take Cannon, maybe. Maybe we could take Pig's Earthquake. Tomorrow play a different game. You don't like CR. Honestly, I've been enjoying it less. Alright, he's going to take... It looks like he pretty much took... I mean, even though we took E-Ways, we're still going to... I don't really want to take Pigs now. Seems like he just took the counter, the best counter to Mega Knight in the Inferno Tower, and then this guy's just drafting a pretty much a Mega Knight with support deck. I mean, he's got a million spot. I don't really want to take Pigs anymore. Let's take another small spell, maybe. I'm like kind of at a loss of... I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what to choose here. I feel like this is a horrible draft. Yeah. I should not have chosen minions because we still need a win condition. And if we pick a win condition, we're not gonna have much support for the win condition. I mean, Three Musketeers cycle, I guess, but Lightning is still there. Yeah. Matali said Spirit Empress. The stream delay is killing us, because I just saw it pop up a couple of seconds ago, right after the draft was done. Spirit Empress would have been a good call. Your car horse sounds funny. Can you buy me a new car? What do you think the answer to that is going to be? Let's just Bar Barrel anyway. I think the cannon should... I guess it wouldn't have taken care of it. Alright. Well, this is going to be fun if he goes Mega Knight in front. Alright, at least he's going to play horribly. At least he's going to Vines a couple of Spear Goblins and that's it. But... let's go like this. Honestly, if he... I mean, let's just go like this, right? He managed to get all of them. Okay. I don't know if this is nice, Test. I don't know if this is nice or not. I'm thinking like, this is a draft that I feel pretty poorly about. Okay, let's go with this and hope... Oh, that was... What was that? Okay, Knight, come back. Dang, that was a really, really bad defense. Aurora, you said, do I have recommendations on a winning deck that you can use in Arena 14? Arena 14, is that like at 5,000 to 6,000 trophies? Fenrir says... Okay, let's just go with maybe these in the middle. Honestly, I don't think we even really need to defend that. Do we even need the bar barrel? Probably not. We probably could have been fine even without the bar barrel. Fenrir says try a new Mega Knight deck. Mega Knight could be good at that arena. I mean I never endorse using it. Like I don't like playing against Mega Knight. I don't love just seeing it in general, but we still haven't touched this guy's towers. I don't know if we're going to. Okay, we'll get some damage there. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those drafts that like I don't feel good about. Thankfully our opponent is not very good, but yeah, like he's vinesing when he doesn't even need to. But it just doesn't really seem like it. Doesn't even seem like it really matters. I mean, this is on me for just drafting horribly. Let's go with like a cannon here just to tank the Mega Knight while that's going. I mean, yeah, this is just hard to... I mean, we could try to maybe arrow cycle, but it feels bad losing to an opponent this horrible. Maybe we can try to... Yeah. Alright, well, pretty horrible draft by us overall. But Mega Knight, Ramrider, Furnace, Goblins. Yeah, Rima sent in a pretty good deck that will probably work at Arena 14. Alright, see you later, Lynx. How's it going, Aditya? Welcome. Alright, well, horrible. Just horrible draft. That was just not good. At least we can learn. At least every loss is a learning experience. I think first pick we might take Poison. I think it's can be a good idea to draft spells first. I think let's take Knight and Poison. I do Graveyards on the board, and it would have synergy with both, but let's just kind of keep our options open at this point. We could possibly take... Delivery would be solid. I mean, Delivery is a really good defensive card, so maybe we take that. You said GK? Does that stand for Golden Knight? I mean, he chose Golden Knight. We need a... Okay, so he's building a log bait deck. Ah, this is annoying because he took... Yeah, he actually... No, I didn't pick in time. No, I was meaning to pick Tombstone. You can see like the guys, like they're definitely thinking ahead. Like he picked Bard Barrel, Fire Spirit, which are pretty much the couple of best answers for Goblin Barrel. And then he chose that. Let's take Graveyard already, and just see what he chooses. He's gonna take Minion Horde as the last one. Honestly, as our wild card, we will take this. Alright, this is, I think, the first guy that's emoting. Okay, this guy is not wasting any time. I think we were late on the delivery. Yeah. Okay, well he's... I mean, again, this guy is going just all in. Just spamming first play, which I guess, to be fair, is what he should be doing. Like, if he's playing this kind of bait deck, he probably should be attacking. There is no way. There is zero chance that dash is on the tower. Did you see where I played that? Did I not play it up here? Alright, what is the... Okay. Do you guys think that should have dashed on the tower? I think that was way too far away. Right? I mean, I could just be totally wrong, and now I'm making these dumb mistakes. I mean, we're just getting spammed constantly. Okay, we should still be fine, I think. Okay, let's knight the back. If he goes... Yeah, I kind of assumed he was going to do that. Let's go with this, because we can kind of... Honestly, let's let him have that. This was just so poorly played by me. Yeah, what are we doing? Just don't want that jumping on the Three Musketeers. Okay, let's actually lane switch here just to kill some of those minions. It's still not gonna... Hold on, I guess Mighty Miner is gonna take that tower, but I don't know how we're gonna defend this. We could always go with a Mighty Miner over here. And then just lane switch to be on top of the tower. Does he not have a way to reset the... Alright, I will take that. I don't think we should have... Alright, let's say thanks. He's saying well played. I don't think we should have won that. I think we were playing really poorly. I think we... Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're 2 games away. 2 games away from getting to 12. So let's try and get there. I would expect it to probably take a little bit for us to find a game, because I think it has to match you up against someone. Maybe it doesn't have to, but I think it typically tries to match you up against someone who has the same steps as you. So we might be matched up against someone. This guy has YT in his name. I don't know if he actually has a YouTube or if that's just in his name. But let's take Knight first off. And there's a ton of Swarm cards here, so let's take Zap second, just because there's like Minion Horde, Skeleton Army, Goblin Gang. I guess that will work as well. See what he picks next. He takes Bomb Tower. That's honestly that's a good bet. That's a good choice. Let's just take Tesla. That's always a good one. How's it going, PYC? How am I doing today? I'm doing good. I gotta focus up though, because I don't know what deck we're gonna pick yet. We could pick Miner. He's gonna pick Hog. He's gonna pick Hog Earthquake. Dang. Okay. Well, I didn't pick in time again. What's up with this? What's up with my horrible clock management? I'm so bad at... I didn't pick in time again. Okay, if you guys watched the chess video that I uploaded, then like this morning, you'll know how bad I am at managing time. So we didn't pick Boss Bandit or Ewiz. We just ran out of time. So let's pick Miner as a win condition. Let's see what he chooses. We should have enough to defend what he has. I guess he's picking that as, I don't know, like a zap bait. I think we'll just take Cannon Card as the last one. But anyway, that's okay, let's just Tesla and zap, I guess. Alright, so what did he do? He spent Hog. I guess we both spent 6 on that one, so I think right now he's up 3 elixir, right? He has about 7 elixir now. Enough for a Valkyrie. Okay, that was a good skeleton arm. Let's just Cannon Card. I played that a little bit too high, but it should still be okay. And then maybe we go with a Miner over here. Alright, that's not too bad. They released a new game just now? What do you mean by that, Link? Are you talking about a new game in Clash Royale? Or just a new game? Or just a new game? Okay, I wonder what he's gonna do. I completely forgot he even had that, so I should have... Yeah, I think when I play the Teslas, I have to put them up near the bridge. I mean, we don't have our... Alright, thankfully he played that late. I definitely should have deliveried that. And, yeah. I definitely should have deliveried the barrel and just had zap for the skeleton army. But I decided we'd give him some free damage there. I'm just kidding. Alright. We are back to this, so if he goes Hog, maybe behind the Valkyrie. Let's just do this anyway. Yeah, because I think there he can't Earthquake. Yeah, he's going to try to do that. Okay, let's have this ready. Let's play this kind of early. Because I feel like he has to Skeleton Army now. Let's ignore the barrel. Probably shouldn't have ignored the barrel. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have ignored the barrel. I have delivery as well. What am I doing? Like, I have delivery, so I should be barreling, but I'm just not. Okay. Let's be ready for it. Alright, this is kind of a big push. I don't know why he's attacking and not defend. Maybe he thinks he can rely on a skeleton army to defend? Please tell me that gets down in time. Alright, we end up taking it. Nice. Alright, I think we're at 11 now. So, one more win to get the Mega Draft challenge, but only one more loss to lose it. So, give this another go. How do you guys feel about the upcoming season, essentially? Like just in general, how are you feeling about it? Because there's going to be a couple of new heroes, right? Hero Dark Prince, Hero Bowler. There's going to be a whole new game mode. Or not a whole new game mode. There's going to be... What am I saying? There's going to be a whole global tournament, a Mega Draft global tournament. I think I heard there was going to be a sudden death There was going to be a sudden death tournament as well. Or something. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about that, but... Okay, it looks like he's drafting... I wouldn't be surprised if he chose Skeleton Barrel as well. So let's actually take Delivery. I know we drafted 3 spells, but he's playing Spell Bait. So I think if we have... I don't know. Having a few Swarm clearing spells would probably be good for the deck he's building. You said depressed? You're feeling depressed? Honestly, I'm the same. I kind of feel the same way. He's going to take Tesla. I think we can take Witch, right? Because we have Fireball. There's not another good spell on the board to take care of her. So maybe we take that and... Oh, I didn't pick in time. So now we're left with that. He's going to take E-Giant. Yeah, let's definitely take a build. Let's definitely take Goblin Hut next. Okay, let's just we still need a, I guess we have a win condition. He's going to take arrows. Honestly, I'm tempted to just... This may seem like a terrible play, but I'm just trying to pick cards that are really annoying if you don't have a big spell. Kimmy, how's it going? It has been a while since I've seen you. How have you been? Take Golem to break the ice. Take Golem. I mean, he had... I don't know. I don't know how Golem would have been. Let's just go with an Archer Queen over here. I really hope that targets the E-Drag. The E-Drag is going to chain, but... That's alright. Archer Queen is still alive. Let's try to save the ability as well. And maybe go for this kind of early. I know we're spending our entire bank account of Elixir on this, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. Let's use the ability as well. Alright. Well, good start. You're doing good. That's good to hear. Gameplay's here also. Nice. Good to have you guys here. Honestly, let's not answer those. As a mortar user, you get smacked by everything. Yeah, the thing is, I really don't like what they've done, because they've taken 2 like support cards and 2 fairly good defensive cards, and they've turned them into win conditions. Like, why? like the Dark Prince was a good defensive card, right? A good splash card, and they just turned they turned it into a ram, which... or a Rhino, which, you know, can now be used on offense as a win condition. Like, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of what they've done. Same thing with the Bowler, right? The Bowler is only pretty much a defensive / support card, and they turned him into a win condition as well. So, I don't know. Okay, let's just continue to ignore. Is he trying to cycle back to... Honestly, maybe we just go with this in the base. Okay, that was really bad, but I just don't think... I don't see how he comes back from this. Bowler and Dark Prince were so overused the past 2 seasons. Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably just going to keep trying to cycle... I mean, we're making really bad plays, but it doesn't... I don't really think it matters too much. Clash is getting boring now. Yeah, I don't know if boring is the right word, or if it's just... I mean, I don't really enjoy it too much either. Mega Draft is a mode that I do enjoy playing sometimes, just because, you know, there's no heroes, there's no evos, it's a little bit more fair. It's... Like mega like draft modes can still be fun occasionally, but overall it's I've enjoyed playing Clash less as well. YouTuber play Gay Royale. I mean that's what we're doing. Noob, we're playing Clash today. Johannes, welcome. Why do only the popular cards get love? I don't know. Which cards would you like if you could choose any cards to kind of show love to, like, or give a hero or give an Evo to? Which ones would you choose? PYC, like which ones do you think deserve a little bit more appreciation? W challenge completed. Yeah, I don't know. Not enough. Oh, we need some more tokens. We did do it. We did get to 12 wins on the first attempt, but I don't know how I feel about that, because it doesn't seem like our opponents were very good. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we did it. That's good, but I don't know. It didn't feel like too much of a challenge. We could give it another go, and maybe we could go up against someone. I don't know. I mean, this is pretty much just for practice, right? Because they're releasing a Mega Draft global tournament, so this is kind of just practice for that. You played against someone with a full level 16 deck plus a hard counter. Yeah, I mean that happens, Lynx. That happens. That's why a lot of people don't like Clash Royale. Bar Putt, Goblin Machine. True. Goblin Machine I hardly see anyone use. Same thing with Bar Putt. So I would agree that those could get a rework or a buff or something of some kind. So I'm going to go get a drink. I might use the bathroom as well, but once we come back, we might attempt this challenge again. Void is awful. It is on the worst side, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it can be really helpful, right? A lot of people, like, think about if they play recruits and just put a flying machine in the middle. Like, think about how annoying that is to deal with. Void does a pretty good job at cleaning that up. It still takes care of firecrackers and dart goblins, and all right, it's definitely not anywhere near the best card in this game, but in my opinion, Void is not horrible. But anyway, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I'll probably go get a drink, use the bathroom, and then once we come back, then maybe I can play some 1v1s with you guys. So I'll be back in a couple. All right. How's it going, Andy? How are you doing? What the? All right. Spruce is still queued into a... He's still waiting for us to accept, so we will... Yeah, let's go to our... For friendly battles, you guys, if you guys have been here for a while, you know the drill. Let's generate, see what it gives us. On this other account, we don't really have... I think we have four Evos and maybe one or two heroes. So we don't have a lot of heroes or Evos, which honestly is fine with me. Like I like playing without them. But let's go. I guess we'll cycle a cage here. Spruce is yawning. All right, I don't know if that's because it took us a while to play a game, but is he still not going to do anything? What is he playing? All right, well, we're cycling cards. Let's just... Okay, E-Spirit should do well. I think the Goblin Demolisher should take out the Witch. Or, I mean, close to it at least. That's close enough. Please do not tell me he's using Mega Knight. Okay, we actually didn't even need that there. We're going to go with a Horrible Balloon so that it's not tanking for the Hunter. And there it is. Yep. I think we'll just go with this and then E-Spirit to chain on the bats. Is that gonna... Honestly, I think we have to burn a freeze there. Like, we didn't really have much else in our hand for that. Alright, we technically defend, but that was kind of a rough defense. He's got... I think he might be using that... He might be using a minor deck. I know there's some Minecraft... why did I say Minecraft? I'm like... Sorry, I read your comment, and it just threw me off for a second. But there's some decks that use... There's some decks that use Mega Knight, Minor, Bats, that sort of thing. Also, before you guys get on me for drinking Prime, this is just what was in the fridge. Alright? This is just what was there. My mom orders the drinks. Alright, she orders the drinks. That is just what she ordered. But anyway, PYC, yes, I do. I feel like this is really bad. But I do stream Minecraft. I kind of stream. My goal is to stream all kinds of games. I want to kind of be a variety gamer. I don't want to stream just one game. I want to stream several. So I've streamed Minecraft before. I've tried out new games altogether. So I've tried out... Did he use his dash? No, he did not. Okay, let's just go with this, and maybe this for the bats. And we have freeze as well. Okay, he's calling out. Good game. We had freeze just hide in there also. So, nice. That was a good game. Fridge has the stuff you bought, by the way. Here's the thing. I live with my parents, so my mom does the shopping, right? It is not me. So, good game, Spruce. I think I had a bit of a good matchup there just because, yeah, I don't think your air defense was the... I think you played well. I think you played well for what you have, but I think only Witch and Bats against a Balloon deck was maybe a little bit unlucky for you, but I think you played well. I just had a better... No, I think I just had a better matchup because, to be honest, E-Spirit and whatnot kind of... Yeah, I was kind of able to counter air cards easily. Paco, can we be friends on Clash? Yeah, feel free. You can send me a request. Here's my Supercell ID. It's code squash. It's the same as my username. So you can just, if you don't know how to add, you can go to the top right here and then click Supercell ID and then friends, that little add button. and then you can send me a request. So the code is in all caps, the S is capitalized, and then it's squash. That's how we can be friends in the game. How's it going, Cartilus? Looking good today? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, we got a request from someone. I'm assuming this is you, so I just accepted it. And dang, you are quite good at this game. All right, top 2400 finish. Already an Ultimate Champion. Nice. Okay, I think we'll jump back into let's jump back to Mega Draft League. Let's see if we can win it another time. It wasn't too hard the first time. But Paco, you look like you're pretty. I mean, you're pretty good at the game. I mean, seems like you have some top finishes. Seems like you have some really impressive like accolades in the game. How long have you been playing? Today is World Labor Day. World Labor Day. What is that? If I didn't have the minion card, you would have done much better. Yeah, the Mega Minion did. True. Okay, I kind of rushed on that. I probably shouldn't have. Let's see what he's going to pick. I think we probably need a... Yeah, let's take a cannon. And maybe... there's... I'm trying to think of what we could take here. And yeah, I didn't pick in time again. I need to learn how to manage the clock better. Let's just take Demolisher. What should our win condition be? We could potentially take... Let's take Magic Archer, just because I think it's solid. It's going to be... We don't have anything for air, so he can kind of help out with that, and maybe we can get a lineup on the tower. He's going to go with that. And I meant to... Alright, you know what? I'm actually not too mad at that. That was one that the game gave us, but this is not the best deck. We didn't draft too well. He's going to take Goblin Giant. It's almost like he's playing Cannon Bait. He's playing Goblin Giant, Skeleton Barrel, and Pigs. I think we won't overcommit with a bowler. We'll just let the Demolisher take that out. You've been playing since it released. You were like 12. Dang, that's really impressive. You said Mortar. That probably would have been a good pick as well. Mortar could have, yeah, acted like a win condition and also just been another building to take care of all that. Does this fully counter it? Yes. All right. Do we just let all that go and try and activate King? I mean, yeah, if the Firecracker has enough health, then I don't think the cannon is still going to be there. Alright, well, we haven't gotten much damage on his tower, and he's kind of doing well here. Golden Knight should pretty much take care of all this as well. Did not mean to play that there in a spot where the other tower is going to hit it, but yeah, Golden Knight was a good pick by him. Are you saying, am I British? I am not. I'm American. I grew up in the whole... Sorry, I grew up in... Growing up in the U.S. my whole life. That is a tempting Magic Archer, but we are going to... We're just going to go like this instead, and then maybe... I don't know, I have a feeling this Skeleton Barrel is going to do a lot of damage. I guess not too much. Yeah, this is my alternate account. Alright, Goblin. I thought the Goblin Demolisher was going to snipe that, but I guess not. Giant Skeleton's going to get on. I think that's going to be a good game. Except that I messed up the cannon. Alright, I mean, we just need two minor chips. Say bottle of water in a British accent. I would just embarrass myself. I'm not British. I seem too goated to be this low. I mean, my main account is at, I think, 12,600 trophies. So this alternate one has about 8,000. So it is lower. Yeah, this is an alternate. This is not the skill level that we're... Yeah, this is not the skill level that we kind of should be playing at. Alright, I'll accept your request as well. PYC. You're British, Spruce? Nice. Opponent is a bonehead? True, yeah. The opponent was not... A lot of the opponents that we're playing are not great, which... It's a little bit surprising because... Also, let's just take Knight first. I think that's a safe pick. A lot of the players that we're playing are not great, which is surprising because we're playing in Mega Draft, right? And you would think a lot of the people that play Mega Draft kind of for fun, essentially, you would think a lot of them kind of do it because they're good at the game. Like, I don't know, if you want to go on Clash Royale and just kind of mess around, not a whole lot of people do. Not a whole lot of people play Mega Draft unless you're like really into it, really into the game, really into drafting. So I am kind of surprised we're facing not a lot of great people. Wenda, you said E-Golem? Honestly, just because you said it, I will play E-Golem. I think we'll probably... I don't really want to play E-Golem into this, though. Like... Let's just take Monk and then maybe Rage. Because Monk can reflect the bowler at least. So if we get it in front of the E-Golem, maybe. But we're honestly, we're just playing this because you said it, not because I think it's going to be good. You think draft is important to play? I think it definitely does help you get better at the game. He's going to take that. I think he has a feeling. It almost seems like he has an inkling of what we're going to pick. We still don't have much for air, so maybe we take... Do we take like a firecracker or something? Yeah, I mean... And I guess... This is looking... I'm going to be honest, I don't feel good about this at all. An E-Golem, and like he's going to pick last as well. So he's going to be able to pick Inferno Tower, or most likely Goblin Hut. So... I should take Balloon. I definitely should have, yeah. Like, looking at his deck, Balloon would have been 10 times better. Like, yeah, he's going to take Inferno Tower. Balloon would have been much better, because we could have raged the Balloon and killed, you know, pretty much his only air card, which was Bats. But we only took E-Golem because Wenda said E-Golem. And, you know, we're just doing it for the joke of doing it, but... Okay, I think we'll go... We should probably save the Knight, right? Yeah, let's just let this... Let's let all this go. Because we don't have a ton of great things for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Because I think he's got Zap. P.E.K.K.A.'s the major threat. Yeah, we don't have a lot for mini P.E.K.K.A. I guess we'll cycle these because he's got Zap. And we have Knight if he uses mini P.E.K.K.A. at all. Usually people play Classic and Grand Challenges on their alt. Grand Challenges give almost double the reward. Okay. That makes sense. How's it going, Yams? You're late because you were walking downtown where you live. That is totally okay. There is no... Yeah, hopefully you had fun. He is finally going to zap. Here's the thing. He's got mini P.E.K.K.A. So let's... And arrows. So let's just Firecracker here. Alright, you know what? Yes, let's let him get a massive elixir lead with the e-golems there. I think we might have to, yeah, I really want to. No, let's not do that. Let's go like this instead. Okay, I thought that was going to pop up for the bowler, but I didn't put it in the right spot. Alright, let's just start the e-golems going again. Okay, hold on, what are you saying? What's up, Vincent? How are you doing? Yams, today I'm playing on... I mean, whenever I play Clash, it's on an iPad. So I just have the iPad plugged in. Let's go with this, just in case he goes bowler. I don't know if he's going to go with it in such a spot that... Okay, he's not going to go with it in a spot that it'll get the tower, but let's actually... Yeah, let's use the ability... Yeah, let's use this. Okay, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it seems like we're playing complete boneheads in this challenge. Because, yeah, he's not making the best plays. Alright, I don't know if he was, I don't know if he was trying to predict the firecracker or not. Let's just go with, I mean, yeah, let's just go with a e-golem in the back. I think Berserker can defend. E-golem, no way I'm gay. I mean, do you see what mode we're playing? We're playing Mega Draft. And the reason why we're doing this is because someone recommended it. Somebody in the chat said e-golem, so that is what we're playing. Alright, let's just, I guess, keep going into the... Yeah, I mean, rage these couple... We're only doing this because someone recommended, or not recommended, someone just said e-golem. So we're playing e-golem. I don't think that's going to take... We just need a little bit more damage. We might actually lose. Honestly, if we lose, I would not be... Okay. Please save us here. Monk. Monk is praying for our souls. I think this is... Yeah. I think this is good game. Honestly... He has 3 bowlers on the board. That's deserved, honestly. So, like I said, I don't think e-golem was really the play there, but... Who, Monks into Skarmy? Huh? Alright, let me see what I missed. The game is so boring this season. Yeah, I would expect it to be. I'm not really looking forward to... I'm not going to play a whole lot. I missed your message way up, Blueberry, but we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube. That's where we're streaming. Monk counters Mega Knight. Monk does do well, yeah. Let's see. Use Monk to deflect barrels, rockets, fireball. Yeah, Monk is a really fun card to play with. You spent $100 in Clash Royale last week. Why? Why, though? I decided that I'm gonna... I mean, I've pretty much decided that I'm not really gonna spend more money. I've spent money in the game before, and I've kind of decided... Alright, well this guy is clearly... Look what this guy's picking immediately. He's probably gonna pick Rage. Let's pick this and then Valkyrie. I have a... Watch him pick E-Barbs. Alright, this guy's playing... He's probably going to pick E-Barbs and Rage, I bet. Okay, he's going to take Bandit. Let's see. Let's take Minions. I think they're solid. I don't know what we should have as a... We could probably take Snowball. Let's take Snowball. As of right now, he doesn't have very much splash, so recruits would not be the worst option in the world. Pick Lightning? Are you sure? I don't know what... I mean, we can only really Lightning the Night Witch. So far, we're kind of... I'm thinking we might... Should we really pick Lightning? I mean, there's not really much that we can Lightning outside of the Night Witch. But... You skip past this season. That's fair. Okay, he's got a lot of Swarm. I'm tempted to just... Okay, wait, why am I... I don't know what I'm doing. Let's... Alright, this is not feeling like a great draft, but... Wenda, I just saw your message about Skeleton King. Skeleton King would probably be decent as well. Does Ice Spirit fully counter this or not? Let's go... I think I was late on the minions. Yeah. At least we can miner with this, though. But... I'm pretty sure... So I'm pretty sure Skeletons fully counters the new bush if you put it in the right spot, but the Ice Spirit does not. So it depends. It looks like it depends what one elixir card you use. Okay. Let's go with actually both of these. Because I don't think he's back to his... We have a really quick cycle. I think our average cost is like 2.9 or something. So we have a super... It looks like he's given up. Lumberloon's actually strong at the moment. I mean, with... Yeah, the Hero Balloon I think is still good, in my opinion. Like, Hero Balloon is still a really strong hero, so I can imagine Lumberjack with Hero Balloon is probably a really annoying combo to defend. I don't think this guy is here. I think he's thrown in the towel. So let's just go in here. Easy peasy? Yeah. I mean, we just had to... The thing is, this guy kind of embodies... like the E-Golem stereotype of just kind of putting an E-Golem down, and if it doesn't break through, then they get discouraged and give up. So... You have a question, Vincent? I mean, ask away. Yeah, what's your question? You have Hero Balloon? Nice, I don't think I do. I think there's a few heroes that I don't have. I don't think I have Hero Wizard. Don't have Hero Balloon, and I think there's another... I don't know if I have Hero Mega Minion either. So, he's up first. Let's see what he chooses. He'll take Mighty Miner. There's not... I don't see much to reset it. I mean, let's take Zap. I guess maybe Zap and Guards. It would have been nice if there was, you know, Zappies or something on the board, but... E-Golem decks are trash players normally. Yeah, the only reason why we picked it a couple of games ago was, again, Wenda said E-Golem, so I thought, you know, let's try something new, let's pick E-Golem. Even though it didn't have the most synergy with that, like, even though it didn't have the most synergy with the deck that we were using. So... You said Skeleton King? Honestly, yeah, I think I will take Skeleton King next. Because you guys know how much I like Graveyard, at least in a draft battle, and Graveyard's there, so it'll work with the Guards, it'll work with the Graveyard. I think... I guess we'll take Barb Barrel. E-Golem has a bad reputation, but it's worse than you think. Alright, I mean, Rima usually knows what he's talking about, so... And Heal Spirit. Alright, what do we choose here? There's... I can see Rocket being... Or not Rocket, I can see Cannon Cart being kind of annoying. Maybe we go Cannon Cart. Oh, the problem is we didn't... What am I doing? I didn't draft something for... I didn't draft something for air, So, honestly, we might... I think we only have Tesla for air. So, let's save the zap. Let's not play anything just yet. I think I... Yeah, this was another draft that was okay, but not great. Just because we might have to poison on defense. If he goes Skeleton Dragons, we 100% will. But for now, I think we can just go with a Tesla and be fine. Okay, I think we're still... Let's Bar Barrel. Just because I think the Ice Whiz will get a little bit of damage. Night Witch is so bad. Yeah, I mean, you only see her in... The only decks she's used in are beatdown decks. You only see her in Golem or E-Golem. And I'll be honest, sometimes she can be really, really annoying. But I would say, like, in general... What the... Okay, he's already back to it. Maybe we Skeleton King up high, because Cannon Cart should... I don't know, mostly be able to take care of... that. Okay. Never mind. That was, I don't know what I'm doing. He's playing E-Giant Beatdown. Yeah. And I guess he's got a really... He was able to outcycle the Tesla, so he... I don't know. And normally you're not able to do that with a beatdown deck, but he was. Okay, I think we go with a graveyard on this, right? That was one of the worst graveyards I've ever done. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't feel good at all about that. I think let's go like this on defense. I don't know why he's putting a million troops into it, into the poison, but... Yeah, we don't have much for the Skeleton Dragons, so they're just able to kind of sit there and do well. It seems like we're... honestly, it just feels like we're stuck defending the entire game. Like, we're not... It doesn't feel like we're ever able to, like, go in. It feels like we're just... I think that's going to take our tower. I mean, yeah, it just feels like we're constantly defending for the whole game. Maybe we go like this to... I just don't think I drafted enough air splash. I feel like we can't defend another... I mean, I don't think we can defend this E-Golem push, or this E-Giant push. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I mean, we gave it our best shot, but we just didn't draft enough air cards. Yeah, I should have picked something for air. I think that's the first guy that's BMing us today, which I'm surprised we're almost 2 hours in. Like, it's taken a while, but that was just an example of a poor draft. I think that's the reason why we gotta... Yeah, I gotta pick out a more well-rounded deck. It seems like I picked a lot of cards. I pick a lot of cards sometimes that serve a similar purpose, which just kind of overlaps and doesn't do much for us. Do I remember Navarre? Yeah, I do. You made a new account. Nice. Let's see. We'll take... Honestly, I like Skeleton King. Let's Let's take Skeleton King again. And do we just draft another? I should probably... Nah, I should do something other than... And I didn't pick that in time, so I guess we're not doing Graveyard. I guess we're doing something else. Maybe we take Hog instead. Let's take this. I think we'll probably take Hog as our win condition. Giant Skeleton Ram Rider. True. That would actually, yeah. We could take Giant Skeleton. Okay, he's going to take Ram Rider. Never mind. So he... Yeah, let's not take Giant Skeleton anymore. He's got... Okay. He's got Tesla. Let's take Snowball for the knockback. Do Rocket. Not with Earthquake in it. We can't do a Rocket with Earthquake. I mean, let's take this. We're pretty much drafting the all skeletons deck at this point. All right. Well, I don't know. At least it's a little bit more balanced than last time. Graveyard probably would have worked as well, but we didn't pick in time and got given Earthquake, so I didn't, as opposed to Poison. You hate Drill and Hero Mega Minion? Yeah, I can see why. Those are both very, very... Hero Mega Minion in a Lava Hound deck is just not what you want to see at all. And then Drill decks are always just annoying. Like, I hate going up against Drill as well. I don't know if this guy's lagging or not, but... Alright, well there should be no excuse to lose to this guy. Alright, let's just go with this already. I think he just has a Valkyrie, right? Oh, he's already back to his Tesla. Alright, well maybe I should have... Alright. I wonder if we have a quicker cycle than him or not. He's not playing much. He's mostly just sitting back.
What up? Future King over here.
Alright, I think he needs to cycle 3 more cards. What am I doing? Okay. I'm sure he's back to his Tesla. Let's go with this anyway. And maybe we Earthquake. Okay. Put it in a good spot. We can't get to that. He's actually... I don't know. Some of the plays he's making are good and some are just horrible. I guess that's the same with us. Some of the plays we're making are decent. Some of them are really bad. Of course, that's going to hit the cannon. I mean, we're playing washed. We're playing horribly now. And let's just do that and go with this. Is he going to go with a... Oh, I didn't even notice he drafted that as his last pick. I guess I must have missed his last choice. Okay. Okay, I really hope the Skeleton King splashes those. Alright, a splash is 1. That's... Alright, yeah, we should win this for sure. I don't think there's... We were playing really bad at the start, but... Hero Ice Golem is good. I agree. Hero Ice Golem is... A lot of the heroes are just... The reason why I hate them so much is just because... it's just... It just seems like the game is just less about strategy and more about playing a hero, activating the ability, and then winning the game that way. I don't know. I could just be... I could be completely wrong about that, but Hero Ice Golem, you just put it in front of a hog, activate the Ice Golem ability, and if you don't have a building, it gets a guaranteed, 3 hits or so. Yeah, he did throw that. We were playing really bad as well, but thankfully he played worse than us. Where am I from, Sammy? I am from the United States. How about you? Where are you from? Okay, I think we can probably... Valkyrie looks like a solid choice here. Hero Ice Golem is broken. It literally carried you. Yeah, when you played that... Did you play it with Battle Ram, or... You played it with pigs, right? Yeah, Hero Ice Golem is such an annoying card. I'm not... Okay, I gotta be paying it... Okay, let's focus just for the draft. I think we probably take... Let's take this. We're not going to take something like a... I don't know if he's picking a... He's picking all the cards that Lightning does really good against. Lightning does good against Archer Queen. It does good against Cannon. And we didn't pick in time again. I think we need a... Let's actually take Ice Whiz here. I'm trying to think about what win condition we could use. Probably not Minor, because Tombstone is... If they put it behind their tower, it can be difficult to get through. Honestly, Lava Hound looks kind of devious as well. Honestly, I think we take Lava Hound. We just need to make sure... Yeah, let's take Lava Hound now. And then maybe as the last one, he's going to take Royal Giant and Hog. Do we need another... I didn't pick in time again. Alright, you know what? I guess that's okay. I'm horrible at managing time. You're from Japan. Nice. We don't have a lot of people from Japan, so greetings to Japan. Hopefully you're doing well. Of course, we do not have Lightning in the starting hand. Watch as he goes Archer Queen in front of this, and we still don't have Lightning. Okay, he's gonna go with that. I think we do need to go with Spear Goblins to just distract that for long enough. Let's actually go with this in front. Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna go Archer Queen, which... Alright, that's not gonna cut it. And that is... Okay. Alright, that should be most of his tower. Take the Hog. Take the Hog Rider? I don't know if that would have done... I think this... I don't know, it seems like this deck would be better with Lava Hound, right? Alright, we didn't need Spirit Goblins, I panicked a little bit there. When's the next time I want to play Minecraft, Christian? I don't know, but it's not going to be too long before we play it again. How many hits does that get? 2. Alright, 2 hits. That's not horrible. Opponent is goofed up. Yeah, I don't know why he's taking Royal Giant and Hog. And going with a late cannon cart. Question is, do we use... maybe we use the maybe we defend the hog without a cannon and save cannon for the Royal Giant. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, I would say I'm definitely not the best at Clash Royale. I'm definitely learning, but I think this guy might have given up. On my main account, I'm at about 12,700 trophies. So this is this is an alternate account that we have that we're playing the Mega Draft Challenge in. We're kind of preparing because Clash Royale is going to be releasing a... The Spirit Emperor's going to go in front? It's hard to tell. I guess we'll go with that just to be safe. Alright, well he gave up. Lava and Spirit Empress win condition. Yeah, I think Lava Hound and Spirit Empress do go really good together. Because they play anything to defend the air. Like if they play, you know, E-Wiz or something to defend the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound has so much health and it's tanking. And the Spirit Empress is just dealing massive damage behind. We also had... Did we draft a small spell? I guess we didn't, but we had like a Fire Spirit or an Ice Wiz in case he went with any Swarm. To try and do that. You're not a member, you're stuck. You're stuck in a hole, somebody put you in? Okay, I mean that's not good. What do you mean you're stuck in a... Oh, are you talking about the other Minecraft server? We created a new one. We did create a new Minecraft server on Java. So far it's just been me that's been playing on there. And it is going to be again, if we let more people in, it's going to be a pretty small group of people just because I don't want to get griefed again. I mean, you know what happened last time with us just getting our stuff stolen and whatnot. Okay, we should probably... I guess let's take Mini P.E.K.K.A. Graveyard is there. Graveyard could be a decent pick. The only thing is that I think he's picking last. And there is Goblin Curse. So... And looking back, I probably shouldn't have picked that. I think we already have the Goblin Demolisher, which does a very similar thing. So maybe we should have taken Bats or something instead. Okay, we're not gonna take Bats anymore. What's my all-time favorite card? The top two? I don't know. My top two... I would say my top two favorite cards are probably Monk and Mini P.E.K.K.A. I do like those two. So let's go with this just to maybe bait out the... Oh, he's gonna take... This is gonna be rough because I don't know that we can really take... Maybe I could have taken Three Musketeers instead because there's no big spell left on the board. I feel like he has so many good counters for... Yeah, he's got so many counters for Graveyard that maybe that was not the play. Yours are Delivery and Monk. Honestly, I think... Honestly, okay. Yeah, what are the odds we don't have our Goblin Hut? I guess 50-50, but... Okay. I guess he can Earthquake that. What is this guy doing? Alright, this guy's playing... Okay, hopefully that targets on the Barb. We'll Fireball that. I think we're up a little bit in Elixir, so I think we can afford to spend a little bit of Elixir there. I don't know what that guy was... Okay. It seems like the people that are playing in this challenge are not very good. I think he was trying to predict the hut there, but we are still going to get some damage. You would love to join PYC? I don't know if we would... I mean, you just joined today, right? You just joined the stream today. I think if we opened it up to other people, it would only be a couple of other people. Just because we gotta be... I kind of realized it's less chaotic. It's much less chaotic if you have less people. It's much less chance of getting griefed or anything like that. And I'm kind of realizing it's a little bit more relaxing on your own when you're not trying to manage and moderate a bunch of other people. So I don't know. I think we'll just Fireball that. Okay, I think we're 3 fireballs away and a little bit of graveyard damage. Let's put this way up high, just in case he tries to Earthquake. Okay. Honestly, yeah, let's fireball just this. Just because the Goblin Demolisher will go out to the tower. I don't know what these, like, I don't know what people at this stage are doing, but they're making some really goofy plays. Okay, I mean... Mid-ladder draft plays. Yeah, this is... I mean, we can just do that as well. We have a lot of ways to defend his hog, so... You just joined today? I mean, PYC... I think... I don't really know what direction I want to take the server yet, because on the one hand... You know, I know there's a lot of people that want to join and participate, so it's like, I don't want to let you guys down. But on the other hand, I do find that it can be enjoyable when you're just on your own, when you're not having to keep track of what everyone else is doing, and if someone is doing something they shouldn't be. It's just, it's a little bit more relaxing on your own sometimes, so... I don't know, I still haven't decided what I want to do with the server or with the world yet, because on the one hand, a lot of people want to come in, but on the other hand, I enjoy it a little bit more. It's a little bit more casual if we don't, so still kind of deciding that. You've had a nearly 2-year-old SMP, you've done a lot, you're being careful on who you add. Yeah, I'm sure you've experienced going through the whole having people join and troll kind of thing, so that's what happened last time we made a world. How's it going, Will? Let's go with... I do really like Royal Delivery. That's honestly, I think I do like him a little bit more than Mini P.E.K.K.A. I would say my top few favorite cards are probably Monk, Delivery, and then maybe Dark Prince. I do really like Dark Prince as well. He's just drafting only ranged cards. Oh wait, what am I... Okay, I did not mean to pick that. Alright, well, horrible pick by us. But that's alright. You could add plugins like Claiming Land. Alright, I mean, I can maybe look into some plugins. That would work. I guess Void is not horrible. Because it'll take care of the Little Prince at least. And we could take our favorite card. I think we will. I think we'll take Monk. And... We could possibly take Miner as well. Miner might not be a bad choice. You love the Dark Prince, but as of next week you'll hate it. Yeah, I don't really like what they've done with the rework, or not with the rework, with the hero. I'll be honest, I don't really. I'm just not looking forward to. Not looking forward to that. I think we'll go Skeleton Barrel because it kind of forces him to pick a building, and if he does, he's not going to have great offense. I don't think. And I think for the last card we just take Miner. I think Miner. Alright, we'll take Miner as the last one. Bomb Tower should do well against E-Golem. So... let's just go with this right away. Hopefully... I guess he does have a decent amount of answers for it. He's got minions, he's got Snowball. And we'll just go with this to start. Dang, that hits hard. The Lumberjack hits hard. And really quick as well, so I think we have to go with that. At least we can activate King. And now we can just reflect everything. Hopefully this gets down to kill the Little Prince. Alright, thank goodness. Oh, okay. I was worried. I thought it almost looked like the lumberjack wasn't going to go for the goblins for a second. All right, rascals. Rascals are a really good defensive unit. Yeah, I'll be honest. Rascals were underrated for a really long time. Then they were added in a bunch of hyperbait decks, and I really hated them because of that, because they were just in kind of a complete spam deck. I think we'll bomb tower here.
Bold and bashful.
Honestly, let's just poison everything. Yeah, he's given us a ton of poison value. Holy smokes. We might need to monk if... No, okay, I think we're good. Alright, couldn't have asked for a better... Alright, well I guess that one E-Golem blob is gonna do well for him, but... Okay, let's go like this. As soon as this starts coming across, hopefully... Okay, that was really bad. I was hoping the monk would tank. I guess he's tanking now. So... That's good. I really hope the firecracker gets in range of the tower. Okay, it does. Let's just kind of keep attacking. I think we can. Yeah, I mean, he's not really breaking through ever. Might as well use the ability as well. It's going to reflect the snowball as well. I honestly... It is really fun using my, like, yeah, okay, he's saying well played, we'll say thank you. It can be really fun using, that's why using Monk is so fun. Reflect the Guardian. Can you actually do that? I'm actually really curious to what happens if you use the Monk ability and they use the Guardian. Does the Guardian reflect and come onto your side? Like, is it your Guardian now? I didn't know if I've never seen that interaction. I've never seen Monk versus Little Prince, and we didn't get to see there if it actually reflected the Guardian. But does anyone know? You don't like watching Clash anymore? That is totally okay, Sherlock. I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite game to play, but it seems like there's a decent amount of people that still... It's like, it's a tough spot to be in, because on the one hand, it's pretty much the only, it's some of the only content and videos and stream that I make that actually get views. Like, okay, he's wasting no time with that. It's some of the only content that really gets viewed by people. Doesn't really seem like it seems like when I make a stream making on any other game, right? When I stream any other game, it gets a fraction of the views that Clash does. So it's just a tough spot to be in, because I want to make content that I enjoy making, but also that, you know, has people watch. And I think we will take Rascals here. So Clash is not my most favorite game to play, especially with the kinds of changes that they're making, right? The kind of heroes that they keep adding. I've been enjoying it less and less. But on the other hand, people tune in to watch it, so I'm not really sure what to do. Algorithm is rigged. Why is that? Okay, so we might want to take a building. We could probably take... yeah, let's take Tesla. We do need a win condition here, and I'm thinking maybe Graveyard. Maybe Graveyard could be a solid win condition. Might be a little bit difficult to get through. Let's take it anyway. Yeah, let's take Graveyard. What's my favorite game to play? Honestly, I don't really have one favorite game, but I do like trying out new games, essentially. Like, my style of game is, you know, if you guys were here for the egg video, the egging on video, or the egging on stream, I really enjoyed that. I really did. Egging on is kind of just a fun, right, game. It's not it's not super competitive like Clash or like Rocket League or, you know, Call of Duty or any of those games where it's really, really competitive. It's not like that. But there's still, you know, a goal in mind. You still have to get to the top. Those kinds of games are the ones I like. I don't know if you guys have seen Trees Hate You, the game Trees Hate You. A lot of streamers have played it. The reason why I'm not going to play it is because I've already watched other streamers play it. So it's kind of ruined the surprise factor, because I kind of know what the trees are going to, like, I've seen people play the game. It's kind of designed to surprise you, and I've already seen things of other people doing it. So, but those kinds of games are the ones that I like, right? Trees Hate You. What else? Trees Hate You, Egging On, that style of, you know, a little bit more casual, funny slash, you know, that sort of thing. What am I going for, Carmelo? In the game? Like, in this particular stream? Right now, we're just aiming for 12 wins in the Mega Draft Challenge. We've been playing... Okay, I guess we're Rascals here. What am I saying? We're aiming for 12 wins in the Mega Draft Challenge. We've gotten there, but we got there already this stream. But we're aiming for it again. So you personally like Minecraft stream? Minecraft is fun. Yeah, I do like playing Minecraft. You like watching Josh, not the games? Thank you, Fenrir. The thing is, I do really appreciate that. It just, like, there's always going to be people that watch for me and not the games. But, like, at the end of the day, if I want to be able to do this full time, like, I need to have a big enough audience to be able to support that. So, again, it's just kind of that tough balance of finding, you know, what games do I want to play versus... I don't know if I feel like I'm just talking in circles, but... It's maybe night over here. Yeah, let's Tesla as well. He kind of gave us a reason to. Rascals are holding up good. Kind of deciding when we should go graveyard. It seems like we kind of have to use our tanks to defend what he's playing. Like... I mean, maybe we could go with a graveyard on the left. Nah. Okay, go graveyard. Tank for a little bit. Honestly, I think the Tesla is going to have just probably enough health to take care of that. We're going to go for a horrible Tesla that's going to do nothing. Alright. How's it going, Martha? Do we need... Oh, no, that boss bandit's going to dash. I really hope that didn't just... I think that might have just cost us the whole game. Yeah, let's cycle this. Alright, we're not really... He's just kind of clogging up the bridge, and it's working out for him as well. Oh man, alright, this guy... We have to go in, but we... Let's fireball maybe the E-Wiz. It's not enough. That one boss bandit getting on the tower cost us the game. That's why it's like it's a difficult balance to be like, when do you read the chat? When do you read the chat? When do you look at the game? So yeah, we did get a little bit cooked there. Navarre wants to play, or Dylan. Should put some lights in the background. I probably will, but there's not any point to doing that now because the room is going to get remodeled. The floor is going to get redone. Walls are going to be painted. So if I get lights and set them up right now, then they're just going to come down anyway once we get remodeled. I should pivot to other content. I have a really chilling voice, personality. Okay. Homeboy's dad does YouTube. He runs a faceless channel. Like, what kind of content would that be? Happy Wheels is a classic. Okay, when you say make content that's soothing and whatnot, are you talking about away from gaming entirely, or just playing, or playing games that are more relaxing? The chillest streamer you know. Thank you, gameplay. Let's see, win condition. Let's take... Yeah, I know we're taking a long time to decide. Alright, I guess Battle Ram. Let's take Rage. We're offered another small spell anyway. Just in case we need a ground tank. We still don't get... We don't have a single... we don't have like a Knight or a Valkyrie or anything. Play Quarantine Zone. I've heard good things about that. I've heard good things about Quarantine Zone. I have no idea how it's played or what the point of it is, but it sounds like it could be a fun game. By the way, before I forget, I didn't do this last stream. But let me open up the Notes app. Okay. I have Notes open. If you guys have suggestions for games, see if we can... I think we played that a little too... Yeah, we played that a little bit too late. There's a way that you can activate King. Obviously, that is not the way. But there's a way that you can activate King with Magic Archer. Best thing I can do is keep doing daily Royale content till I hit 10k subs. I mean, you're probably right. That probably is the best thing to do as far as growth, but I just... Again, I've just been enjoying playing Clash less and less and less, so... You know, continue to do... The thing is, making videos on it is not a problem. Making videos I don't have a problem with, because we always try out fun theme decks. We do, you know, we do other things more than just... It's not just, you know, grinding ladder or grinding trophy road. When we do videos on Clash, it's always trying out a fun theme challenge. So that's not really... Yeah, that's not really a problem, making videos on it. But it's almost like it feels forced. It's almost like I feel forced to stream it when I don't particularly enjoy doing that. So... But again, it seems like sticking to just one game until you get big, and then only the real big creators, it seems. Only the real big creators like, you know, Jinxie and Speed and others can... It seems like only they can really play a bunch of games and still get a ton of attention, because they've just made it to that level where people know their name and they watch because, you know, not because of the game, but because of the creator. I would assume he'd go mini... Okay. We're having difficulty breaking through. This is why a lot of times I won't draft Battle Ram, is just because if it's not the Evo version, it can kind of be countered easily, right? The Battle Ram without the Evo can be kind of weak. And this is kind of an example of that. Alright, I'm just... Yep. Alright, well, there goes that tower. Let's, Yeah, I don't know how we're meant to... I don't know how we're gonna break through this. Okay, let's lightning. Hopefully the mini P.E.K.K.A. Still not going to get any damage from that, it seems. I think we can witch in the back, because I don't think he wants to fireball it, because it's on the tower that has way more health. And he also probably wants to save... Alright, never mind. I would have thought he would want to save his fireball for, like, the bomb tower. And we're just going to misplay it entirely. Alright, well, that's fine. Bellman, do you have nothing better to do with your time? I mean, is the best thing that you could do on a... What is it, Friday? Is the best thing you can do on a Friday come into streams and insult people? What's the biggest donation I've had? I think the biggest is... I think it's been 5... I mean, Danny and I think Rima once or twice has donated 5 memberships. So I think that's the most I've had. Is I think each membership is 99 cents, so it's been about $5. But Danny's donated it, you know, numerous times. I think Rima's donated several memberships as well. So yeah. Okay, he's gonna take lightning and witch. All right. I think we will take probably Demolisher and... I mean, we could take Bowler, but it kind of seems like it serves the same purposes of Demolisher. So, oh, Fenrir, I guess you... Yeah, Fenrir, I guess you can't see it because you're on YouTube. Bellman's in Twitch. So, I'm going to take... Alright, even though this is kind of repetitive with Knight, I feel like maybe we need it. Let's take Log as well. You haven't seen Danny in a while? Yeah, I think he's been busy with work. So he's gonna take... Okay, he's just picking spirits. Let's take a big spell. What win conditions are on the board? Goblinstein, maybe. Yeah, because Battle Ram is not... Let's take Goblinstein. I don't see a... I mean, Drill is there, but... I didn't even realize he picked Fireball and Lightning. Yeah. How's it going in R1? Last card, I think we take probably... Alright, I didn't pick in time. It's going to give us one. That's not the worst one to get, though. I think getting... I don't know. Doesn't have the worst synergy. Your biggest donation was £6.70 during Chaos Mode. Okay. Nice. Oh, are you talking about the biggest donation that... Oh, that you donated me? That sounds about right. You have been... I mean, yeah, I always appreciate you, Rima, so... Rima's donated quite a bit. And Danny, I think he has been... I think Danny has been busy, but... He's been busy as... Okay. Alright, this guy just drafted... I mean, yeah, this guy's just playing E-Golem Cycle, pretty much. Yeah, he's already back to another one. Alright, we'll just go with a baby dragon, I guess. I mean, he's just kind of allowing us to get a bunch of elixir, so... I never appreciate you, though. Okay, that's not true. Alright, we will use the ability, get some extra damage. Alright. Let me guess, is it going to be another E-Golem at the bridge? Alright. I'm playing a robot. I didn't think robots were allowed in like challenges. It could be. Yeah, I can look at the profile afterwards and see, but I thought only real people were... I guess that's probably not true. They probably have robots everywhere, but... We appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't ever say that about yourself and Rhea. Of course, we appreciate having you here. Alright. How's it going, Summy? Welcome. Might as well just poison the firecrackers. Set up for probably another E-Golem, I bet. Can I pay this month's child support? What kind of a question is that? Alright, let's go with this on this side, because I assume he's going to keep attacking over here with his E-Golems. The scientist is still alive, so we can actually do like a cross-court thing there. Alright, let's take a look, see if Linda was a bot or not. I don't know if a bot would be smart enough to just draft. I mean, you would think if they were... I guess, let's see. Linda doesn't look like a bot. No, I don't think it... If it says this, they're not a bot, I don't think. If it says previous season, best season, I think if they're a bot, it only shows their current season league. But it looks like that was a real... Looks like that was a real person. I don't think that's a bot. I'm pretty sure a bot has... I mean, I don't know how you verify, but I'm pretty sure every bot that I've played doesn't have that. So... Alright, he's going to take Golden Knight. We will take Log and... probably just regular Knight as well. How's it going, noob? You're an Expo Witch player? Yes, we know. Oh, you joined to say bye? Alright, well, if you have to head out, then hopefully you have a good rest of your day, noob. We didn't pick that in time. Guess we're getting wall breakers. Trying to think what else might be good. You know a bot with Josh Squash as the name? Alright, fair enough. Let's see, we should probably take a building. Let's take Bomb Tower. And he doesn't have any air cards yet, so Mega Minion's probably not bad. Day one of asking to remove, or of saying to remove Hero Mega Minion. What is it all those, is it those Lava Hound decks that are getting to you? Alright. We could take Giant and... No, we're not going to take Giant. Let's take... I don't know, I think maybe we take Graveyard as the last one. Even though he's got a few pretty good answers to the Graveyard, it's alright. The good news is that I don't... No, he did draft a building. What did he draft again? I can't remember, but I think he drafted Tombstone, right? I guess he just didn't have it in cycle there. Use Expo. We decided not to use Expo this time, noob. Golden Knight's gonna ram me. Probably, yeah. Thankfully, he's playing it on like the same side. If he had gone with that on the other side, I don't know if the Knight would have pulled that. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I swore he took Tombstone. Didn't know if I was just tweaking, but... What should we do? Just cycle a log, maybe? I probably shouldn't have drafted two small spells. I mean, we have Log and Snowball, which is probably not needed. And I think he might... Yeah, he does have Rage, but he is not going to get the Goblin Gang. Maybe let's just attack. Alright, at least some of the skeletons are going to get damage. Expo's never dead. I mean, yeah, at top ladder, it seems like people who use Expo... Okay, I think we have to... This is bad. Let's maybe kite this... Yeah. Alright, well, there goes most of that tower. Yeah, that was pretty poorly defended. Alright. Guess we will go in again. He used his Valkyrie there, so he probably has to use Golden Knight. And he's got Barb Barrel. Okay. I can't remember whether or not he drafted a... Did he draft a big spell or not? I'm completely forgetting what he drafted. If he has even like a fireball or something, then we're going to be done for. Did he not draft a... I could have sworn he drafted a... Holy Golden Knight. Alright. I guess you called it. Who said that? That was, Let me see. That might have been... Or no, that was that Dinner? Yeah, Dinner, you called it. You called it. Golden Knight did cook us. That was kind of a crazy dash, though. I could have sworn I put that far enough away from the tower, but... Let's see. I guess, yeah, Golden Knight just dashes whenever he... Let's see, right here. Like, look at where the Spear Goblin is. the Spear Goblin is in the middle of the map. Look at that. The Spear Goblin is... I mean, you guys are seeing this, right? The Spear Goblin is to the right side of the map. It's to the right of the King Tower. And it's still just, yeah, dashed all the way over. Alright. Well, I'm still not even sure how the Golden Knight works, because I'm pretty sure that it works on a proximity thing, I'm pretty sure, but... Golden Knight is a BS card. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I mean, our Spear Goblin was on the right side of the map, but if you sell 5,000 monthly subs at $350 each, you'll be a millionaire in about 5 years. Alright, that's interesting. Yeah, you did call it, Dinner. You did call it. Okay, he's going to take Hunter. Let's just take probably Log. Let's just take something safe. You hate Golden Knight? Yeah. It's because one of the Spear Goblins was next to the tower. It was. It was next to the tower. The thing that I was confused about is that I guess I might have to... Yeah. Because it hit the one next to the tower first, and then... Again, Golden Knight is always going to be a card that confuses me. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to figure out when it dashes and when it doesn't dash, but... Okay. Oh, it's our turn again. Let's take a big spell. Use Mommy Valkyrie. That is what we did. We did pick Valkyrie. Okay, Inferno Tower and Lumberjack. Let's maybe take this and... I don't know, Miner doesn't look like a horrible choice. Like, I don't know. Miner doesn't... Okay, he's going to take Miner. Alright, well, let's take... We could try and take some bait-ish cards. Our last one could be like Bush or something. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna take goblins. All right, we'll. Maybe we'll take princess. I mean, that can kind of be. That can get damage on the tower. So we'll do that. All right. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is I have the Notes app open on my phone. If you guys have suggestions for games that you would like me to play, feel free to suggest them now. I'll write them down. One of the ones, so Finding Larry is something that several people have said. What was the other one? It was called, what was it called? Extraction Zone or something? But Finding Larry is there. What other games would you guys want me to give a try? I did not give ban noob. I still see your messages. Okay. Let me just change something real quick. I'm trying to figure out. I think this is the right. That lumberjack is gonna. All right, you know what? That wasn't the worst thing in the world. Let's see. Okay, let me just change a couple settings. Okay. All right. Quarantine zone is overrated and expensive. Here's the thing. I'll add it to the... Okay, it was called a quarantine zone. I'll add it to the list, but these are not necessarily games that I am guaranteed to play. Essentially what this is... Again, it's not games that I am 100% going to play. These are games that I'm going to watch a video on. I'll watch a video, I'll see if they look interesting, and then if they do, if it's a game that it looks like I would like to play, then I'll give it a go. But, you know, it's not... Again, it's not a guarantee that I'm going to play it. It's just, I'll look into it. If it's a game I'm interested in, then I'll play. I guess we'll just flying machine in the back. Okay. I could probably... Okay, no. That is going to die. Subnautica will be one. You've had it, it's mid. Alright, so you said Subnautica. Alright, let me add that to the list. I've seen Subnautica. Alright, I'm assuming that is a PC game as well. Okay, we have another flying machine down. Let's just keep piling up the flying machines. Do I like the skin of the witch? Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought the witch skin was... I thought it looked nice. I think it's cool that Chinese Clash Royale has those. So, yeah, I like it. I might give it a try, but I think you need to... Do you need to have a VPN in order to download Chinese Clash Royale? Because I thought I heard that you had to like be in China to download it, and you did that by getting a VPN. I don't know. I could just be hearing things, but does anyone here know how to? Does anyone here know how to download Chinese Clash? It's a PC survival game similar to Minecraft. I have seen clips from it. Like, I mean, a lot of you guys know Ken, right? Ken is another YouTuber, makes Clash Royale content, but I remember watching some clips of him playing Subnautica, and so I kind of was able to get the gist of what it was. It did look like kind of an interesting game. It did kind of look like Minecraft, but a water version of it. So yeah, we could give Subnautica a try. So right now we have Finding Larry, Quarantine Zone, and Subnautica. I think there's someone named Dark who isn't here, but he sometimes leaves comments on... A lot of times he watches videos and leaves comments. There was a comment that he left also recommending some games, so I'll have to read back on that. But again, if you guys have a game that you'd like me to try, now is the time to recommend it. He was dreadful playing it. I don't know if I'm going to be any better, though. I might also be dreadful. Like, I don't know if I'm going to fare... I don't know if I'm going to fare any better than he did. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the stream. Can I create a video on the Chinese Clash Royale? I probably will. I probably will. You suggest Spore? Alright, let me add that to the list. You said that was... I think you said... You said that Spore was like an evolution game, right? It was a game where you were like an animal and you were a plant and you evolved. You said leave it alone if you like cleaning games. All right, let's just. So let's see, leave it alone, and then Happy Wheels would be funny. All right, I've seen clips of that. Let's add that to the list. How's it going? Make that trick. Welcome. Good to hear you're doing well. Good to hear you're doing well, Ben. I'm doing all right as well. So yeah, not going too bad here. What are you saying? Mega ire, please, and you'll sub? What does that mean? Okay, I'm trying to think of what win condition we could use. We could go the giant route. We could get like giant, and maybe that wouldn't be good with him having hunter. But okay, horrible clock management again. I did not mean to pick that. That was... We didn't pick in time, so that's what it gave us. That's all right. Let's take Graveyard, and then maybe for the last one we can take... We could maybe take Goblinstein or something. I don't know. This looks like kind of a... Wait, we don't have anything for air. Okay, let's take Zappies just in case he were to go with like a Lava Hound or something. I really hope he doesn't, but it would probably be smart to go with a... Yeah, something air, a balloon or a Lava Hound maybe. I guess he's not going to. Spore has good graphics. It's not in great shape. The community exists, but it's not shining. All right, I'll look into it. How's it going, Sky? How are you doing? All right. Mega Knight Witch. We don't have Witch, but we do have Mega Knight. So, and this was not intentional either. We just didn't pick our card in time. So you said a game about digging a hole, Joker Show, and Schoolboy Runaway. All right, that looks interesting. Let me add those to the list. Game about digging a hole. Let me... Okay. Joker Show, and then Schoolboy Runaway. Okay, I think we'll probably just use our Mega Knight here. Hopefully... Alright, I was hoping it would... I guess it's going to push it onto the wizard, but... What are you saying? 2.8 Evangelos? What is that a... What is that, Sky? Is that a deck that you're suggesting? Joker Show is free. Alright. Let's see what else. I could play Berglund Gnomes. Okay, let me add that here. You said it's spelled B-I-R, Berglund. Okay. Alright, Berglund Gnomes is that gonna... Okay, so I guess the hunter... Yeah. I guess the hunter shoots through the shield and also does some damage to the... How's it going, Wild Style? How are you doing? I think... Okay, we're not going to snowball. We are just going to Mega Knight. And we might even... Yeah, let's Graveyard with this as well. Please use your deck. I don't even know if I understand what you're even saying, though. Like, your deck is a... Freaky ballsack bird? What is that? Like... I don't know what bird that is. That's not the Phoenix, is it? Welcome back, Stir Gamer. He said Viva Pinata is another game. Okay, hold on, let me... Okay, we are not dialed in here. What are we doing? So, Berglund Gnomes, we'll add that, and then you said... What is it? Viva Pinata? Okay, let us add that. Viva Pinata. Am I... Let's see, am I missing anything? Bro's just inventing cards. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to... Honestly, Mega Knight still has some health. That is fine. Okay. We are going to win. Livin, how's it going? Livin donated. Thank you, Livin. You got the whole chat to yourself, Spruce? I guess you do. Yeah. Hassan Cycle. Just all electric cards. We've done that before. Okay, so it might need an emulator. I think I downloaded an emulator because I downloaded the Dolphin emulator because there's some Wii games that I grew up with a Wii and you need an emulator to play Wii games. So we do have one. Let's go to a classic challenge. You know what, Sky? Let's give your deck a try. I just have to figure out what deck that even is. So let's see. Okay, Berserker and Goblins. Those are fairly simple. Berserker Goblins. Minions. What is the freaky ballsack bird? What is that? This? That can't be the Phoenix, right? I mean, that's the only... Isn't that the only bird in the game? Bowler Void. This looks like a horrible... There's no way this is a good deck. And Mirror. Okay, Ice Golem, Mirror, Void. Okay, we're missing one card. We are apparently missing the... Okay, what am I missing? Sky? I mean, Freaky Ballsack Bird? What is that? That's not the Lava Hound, is it? What is it? Phoenix is the worst card in the game? I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's not super strong, but there's got to be worse cards in the game. I mean, Goblin Machine has got to be worse. Okay, what am I... I mean, what am I missing from this, Sky? I put everything else in the deck, which, by the way, looks like a really... You reach top 100 in the world? Okay, that's just not true. Not with this deck. Hero Mini Pekka Cycle deck. Will you play or no? I'll play that eventually. Stir Gamer, you got to be patient, though. I made a video that you wanted today. So, let's calm down. A Rune Giant is also there. I mean, there's only one more spot. So, does it go to the Rune Giant or does it go to the so-called Freaky bird. I guess we'll collect our masteries while we wait for the answer, but... It seems like you're just making this deck up on the spot. There's no way you got top 100 in the world with this deck. Mo Light could not get top 100 in the world with this deck. With this... Alright. You're saying on stream? My choice? I mean, what is this? Alright, well, we'll give it a go. There's no bird in this deck, though. But let's give it a try. Everyone got their recommended vids and games, but I never did for you. I assumed you... I mean, you said you were just here for... I thought you said you were... I thought you said you would watch whatever, but no, if you have a recommended game or something, Fenrir, I mean... Feel free to recommend. Please don't tell me this guy is playing a sweaty Goblin Drill deck. That looks like that's what he's playing. That's exactly what he's playing. These are the kinds of players that I hate going up against. Like, it's just so... It's like every move you have to be so, like... Alright, let's go with the Rune Giant. Let's have this ready for... Let's actually pre-void for the Tesla. I assume... Yeah, I just assume he had... It's either Cannon or Tesla that they have. So... Maybe if we're really lucky, Bowler can get a shot on the tower. Doesn't look like he's going to. He's not going to line up, but... Do we need to go with a Bowler? Nah, let's just prepare to go in. Femboy Simulator on the waiting list. There's no Femboy Simulator coming. The Rune Giant is still cute. Who said that? Alright, obviously that's just... There's no way Rune Giant is not a cute card at all. Maybe we go with minions with this as well? Alright. Somehow we're not losing. I mean, we are losing by... How much health? We're losing by 18. Alright. We could probably... Let's just mirror our bowler. Might as well enchant them both. You might poison on defense, I would think. So let's kind of put the minions in a spot where he hopefully... Yeah, we have 3 bowlers on the board. But it's such like a low... It's like, it's just not an offensive card at all. So we're just hardly able to get... I mean, let's keep mirroring the bowlers. Because I think that's probably... I don't know what else we're supposed to mirror. Like, what else would even be good? Okay, let's actually... Should we start void cycling the tower? We have 3 bowlers on the board again. We can get a 4th. Alright, that was a bad play. We just did it for the memes because we... I guess we've only had 3 because one of them ended up dying. But we're just... This is just bowler cycle. No one uses Rune Giant? Yeah, that's true. Nobody does. He's just poison cycling us. We might have to void cycle him. Let's just void again. I mean, we are winning somehow. Okay, I don't think that should get any damage with the bowler there. Never mind, one of the goblins is going to be on the tower. Okay, let's void twice. Start the void cycling. I don't think we have to worry about putting our minions up high, because I would think he'd want to use his poisons to get damage on the tower. Bowling your goat. I mean, Bowler is kind of... I'm going to be honest, Bowler is carrying for us here. Bowler is doing all the work. Let's just keep void cycling. This guy cannot be happy that he's losing to this. You know what? Let's BM him, because he was laughing at us earlier. There's no way this guy lost to Bowler Rune Giant Cycle. Make sure to laugh if you win. Yeah, we are doing that. Honestly, if we didn't have Bowler, that would be a different story, but Bowler is pretty much one of the best answers you can ask for the drill. So I think we actually got a little bit lucky. How's it going, Regaz? Do I want a 1v1? If you want to send me a friend request, we can. I'll play a 1v1 with you. More like LeBowl James. I mean, that's what he's going to be next season. Yeah, next season he's not even going to be a bowler. He's going to be a hooper. He's going to be attacking the tower from the bridge. How's it going, Odd Man Gamer? You're just a viewer right now. Not sure if you can join next time. That's totally okay. All right, your Discord is Odd Man 2. All right, well, thanks for joining and dropping by. Here's the QR code if you want to send me a request, Regaz. Morelio, you said bot. You mean our opponent was a bot? Or we are? I'll be honest, we do play like a bot sometimes. We do play pretty horribly, especially at this point in the stream, because we've been going for a few hours. Typically at this point we end up getting a little bit fatigued. Morelio, are you talking about me or our opponent? Okay, I'm assuming this is you. You already got Ultimate Champion this season. Okay, let's generate a deck. Let's generate a deck until it doesn't look horrible. Alright, well, let's give it a go. I mean, yeah, technically you were... It does work really well against Goblin Drill, I guess. And Goblin Drill is normally a really annoying deck to go up against. Not top 100 in the world, though. There's no way you're top 100 in the world with that. Alright, we're up against minor goblins, probably poison as well. This is gonna be so much fun. Your deck is Little Prince, Mortar, Minor Wall Breakers. Alright, seems solid. At least we can activate King. Okay, he's gonna rocket. Let's just rocket as well, because I don't know why we have it in our deck, but we do. Liam, you want a 1v1? Alright. Cool. Honestly, I think we'll let that go. I mean, with King Tower up, it shouldn't do an insane amount of damage, but... How's it going, Annie? I don't know how we're ever gonna... Don't really want to put in anything too close to the tower. Because, I mean, he's probably just going to rocket it. Like, the miners are not really breaking through. Let's go like this. We have to do that because, yeah, if we had mortared there, he would have rocketed there. So, how much money have I sent Josh? Annie has donated quite a bit. Annie has donated a decent bit. Played that in the wrong spot, but honestly, that's not a huge deal, I don't think. Okay, let's rocket the tower. I assume he's gonna rocket us back. No, he's gonna go with that. Alright, let's whip out the flying machine. We haven't played this card yet. Don't really think it's gonna change things up for us, but you never know. Okay, let's just rocket again. I assume he's gonna rocket us as well. You know what? As long as he... I don't know. As long as he rockets the mortars, at least he's not rocketing the tower. But I don't know. Okay, we should at least get one hit there. Maybe a second if we're really, really lucky. Okay, we are. I'm going to splash the E-Spirit as well. Let's just rocket. You're back, Jimmy. Welcome back. He's just going to do that. I wonder if we can... I don't know what that was. That was kind of a horrible attempt to...
What up, future king over here?
Alright, let's just cannon card, I guess. Honestly, I don't think he would use the ability, but even if he... Let's just go like this. I think let's rock it right away. It's kind of a close game. A minor rocket right away. He just needs one more rocket. I think that's going to do it. I mean, we kind of have to go in here, but yeah. Too quick a rocket deck. Yeah, the tornado was bad. I mean, I don't think it wouldn't have saved us the game, but you know. Haha challenges us. All right, let's see what we get this time. We get rocket again. Okay, we just generated a deck, and it actually gave us Expo Witch, so Noob would have liked this. I don't know if Noob is still watching. Probably not, but you grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and you're saying I can't reach top 100 in the world? I didn't say you couldn't reach top 100. I just said you couldn't reach top 100 with that particular deck. But no, I believe you definitely can. You can definitely reach top 100 in the world, but not with the deck that you gave me. I mean, the deck that you gave me was... the deck that you gave me with Bowler, Mir, Rune Giant, like, you could give the best player in the world that deck. Alright, I don't know what those goblins were. So that's all I was saying. Also, I don't know what Dragon Ball has to do with getting top 100 in the world, but all I said was that you can't get top 100 with that deck. Right? I mean, no one's getting top 100 with Bowler, Mir, Rune Giant. So I think we'll just delivery here. Tombstone here. I really, really hope that can... Okay, it's not going to activate King. That's alright. It's okay. Don't forget the Ballsack Bird. What is that, though? You keep saying that, but I don't know what that is. So... alright, well... That's a little bit troublesome. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know what's up with this person, like doing the love emote one time and then spitting the next. But am I playing on an iPad? I am. I am playing on an iPad. So all right. I think we'll just delivery on... I don't think that's going to fully counter it, though. Yeah, a couple of the skeletons are still going to go there. We still haven't played our Expo. Let's just go with a Sparky here. I don't really want to ever play an Expo as long as he has Royal Giant in hand. Alright, at least we only take one hit. That is fine. One hit is better than 2 hits, I think. So... hopefully these goblins can snipe. Alright, Firecracker retargeted. I think we're still okay. We're going to make sure to put the... we're going to make sure to put all of our troops in the worst possible spot. Alright, just to give this... honestly, I don't think there's any point in using the Knight ability. You grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, that's why you reached top 100 in the world. I don't see the correlation. How does Dragon Ball Z correlate to getting top 100 in the world in Clash? Maybe there's just something I'm not seeing, but okay, hopefully this can target the Tombstone. If we go like this, what does he have? Goblin Cage? Okay, let's just go with that. He's already back to that. Okay, I don't think that Expo is going to be getting any damage with that there. I mean, if he Royal Giants just like on the right-hand side, I don't think we can defend that. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I'm leaking Elixir like crazy. That Firecracker is actually gonna... yeah, good game. Good game. Rough deck. I need to collect the 7 Clash... okay, why does... Dragon Ball Z does not have... I mean, I get that a lot of people like the show, but... let's see. Spruce wants to play classic decks. Alright, it gives us a deck here. We are given Golem Beatdown. Okay, we should know how to play this. We've played a decent bit of Golem and Ladder, so shouldn't be the worst deck to try and use. We just have to play it slowly, I think. Okay. Do I know how you donated? Do I have a record? I don't... I don't know. There might be. I don't know if... Alright, Spruce is saying nope already. I think he's... oh, he was probably given Lava Hound. I think this is normally a tough... I think normally... maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think normally Golem has a little bit of trouble with Lava Hound, just because Lava Hound has so many air cards, and typically Golem is not able to keep up with all of it. Annie, you should have it as well. Yeah, you might have a record. I don't know. I don't know where I would... let's go with this here. Please activate King. What? Okay. We do not activate King. I don't know what he's... I guess he was saving up for Barbs. Good job using the top 100 world deck. I mean, thank you, but there's no shot that is a top 100 in the world deck. How's it going, Shadow Peace? How are you doing? The thing is, this Golem deck actually has a decent amount of air cards. Like, a lot of Golem decks don't have Mega Minion. This one does. So that definitely gives us an advantage. The Golem deck that I use normally struggles, because the one that I've played in the past has used... it's used, like, pretty much Minions and Furnace as the only two. And having Minions and Furnace, the Minions usually get arrowed away, and the Furnace usually gets fire... the Furnace doesn't do a lot of damage anyway. So... You're doing good. That's good to hear. Why am I leaking elixir? I shouldn't be. Alright, I don't know why I'm going with a golem. We can probably just defend. How's it going, part type? You said no skill. Are you talking about the deck that we're using? This is a classic decks battle. This is not a deck that I built. I'm doing a friendly battle with classic decks. So people come on here and say that a lot. People say, like, you know, people will come on and be like, oh, the deck you're using, you know, such a mid-ladder, no-skill deck. A lot of times I'm playing either a classic challenge or I'm playing a draft, and I'm using cards that people recommended or that people are typing in the chat. So that was a... What was that? That was a classic decks battle. So, all right. Good luck. Let's see what he chooses. He's going to pick Monk. I think he knows. We can probably take... Let's take Barbarrel and maybe... Let's take Lightning as well. You sold at the end? That's okay, Spruce. I think the Golem deck that I had... Actually, I don't know. I don't remember Golem decks having that many air cards. What? All right. Can I ask when you'll play Minecraft? You really want to join? Shadow, when did you start? When did you start? Okay, we didn't pick in time. This happens every time. We just don't pick. We don't pick our cards in time. That was one of them that we didn't mean to pick that. How is Clash feeling? Am I tired? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much always tired with it. Like, but I'm playing it because it seems like, I don't know, I kind of feel like that's what people want to watch, I guess, if that makes sense. Night Witch got away and it was good game. Yeah, normally it's not even it's not the Golem that's the problem. Like, it's all the cards behind it that's really annoying to deal with. I don't know if we have the best answers for a Three Musketeers. I mean, we have Lightning, but the Monk ability on whichever one we don't Lightning might be annoying, so let's go with that. I don't even know what win condition to draft, honestly. This kind of makes you want to pick a building, like Tesla or something, but I feel like I did not mean to pick, like, Vines was, we took too long to pick, and Vines is what it gave us, so that's definitely gonna hurt us. It's just a question of how much. You said Rocket? You think we should pick Rocket? I mean, we already have Lightning, so he's gonna... Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, that would make sense for the deck that he's playing. I mean, I don't know if this is... I guess we'll take Ram Rider, but yeah, we were not gonna take Vines. Vines was... We were gonna pick a troop, but yeah, this happens with bad clock management. Too many spells? Yeah, we have 3 spells, and the thing is, the Lightning and the Zap should get value. Like, the Lightning should do well against Three Musketeers. Zap should not do too bad against Skeleton Barrel and whatnot, but the Vines are just in here for seemingly no... Like, the Vines don't have really any synergy with this deck. So, did I like Rivals or no? I watched, like, a very brief clip of it. It didn't really seem like my kind of game. Like, I'm going to be honest, it didn't really excite me watching it. It doesn't really seem like a game that I would enjoy. But, did Annie donate? Alright, W Annie if you donated. Yeah, Ram Rider is the win condition, but we would have... This is just rough. Like, I don't know how we're ever going to get damage, because he can always rocket the Ram Riders. So, Okay, hopefully we get the other one. We just barely do. Alright, we might as well ability on that. You're going to go back to watching reels? Alright. Geometry Dash. Alright, I'll add that to the list. We have a list here of the games that we're going to be, that people want us to try, so I'll add Geometry Dash there. I feel like Geometry Dash is a pretty decent sized fan. Like, there's enough people that watch Geometry Dash, so I feel like there's a big enough fan base there for kind of people to enjoy. I don't really know what. I feel like I just gave him a free rocket. He's gonna go monk instead. I guess that's probably a better answer, to be fair. We have 3 spells in our hand. Like, and I think we zapped too early. We did. Yeah. Zap should be considered a spell because it's a spell and it's zap. Yeah, makes sense to me. I mean, that's yeah, I mean that's decent enough logic. Okay, I mean, yeah, Ramrider is just not ever gonna get through. Nice zap. Yeah, nice. A good one. Obviously, it's not a nice zap. I'm just going to do that and probably... I think we need to go with this, right? Yeah, it's going to take care of that, so... We need to... Musketeer hopefully only gets 1. No. I mean, how would you guys break through? I mean, that's gonna do it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. All right, you as well, Spruce. Hopefully you have a good day. I'm cooked. Yeah, I mean, we hardly ever. I think we used vines once, but that's how it is. Predict lightning. I mean, let's see, 1v1. All right, let's see. Let's generate one till we don't get Mega Knight. All right, I mean, there's no Mega Knight. So, yeah, not GG. That's, yeah, not GG. It's absolutely not reviving. Yeah, I mean, I'm not attempting to revive it. I'm not attempting to revive it. I don't like playing it. I'm just playing it because that's kind of what I started playing. Like, this is what the channel was kind of based on. So a lot of people that are subscribed and a lot of people that started watching were watching because of Clash. So I feel like I have to keep making videos on it, even though I don't enjoy playing it. With all the heroes and whatnot, it's just not fun. Okay. Not going to be reviving that. You shared another deck, Sky, of Prince, another bird that Goblin Machine. Okay, so you're just sharing another horrible deck. Alright, well... I tried your deck once, but I don't think we're going to be trying that one. You don't really like Clash anymore? Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. Like, I agree with that. I was playing Clash before they came out with Heroes. And I haven't been playing it for very long. I mean, I've been playing it for, I think, 8 months or so. But I was still playing before they came out with Heroes. And once the Heroes came out, I just had so little... like, it's crazy how little fun I have had playing since... I don't know. I just wish they never came out, essentially. Could I try your deck trick? Yeah, Evil Goblin Cage, Evil Firecracker. I mean, is this... Am I playing against you right now? Because that's the deck that I'm playing against, right? I'm pretty sure I'm playing against Royal Giant, Evo Cage, Dart Goblin. Except he has Prince. Okay, I guess it's a slightly different, but... Can I try the Mega Knight deck? I don't know, possibly, but... I'm now realizing we don't have a... Yeah, we don't have a building for the Royal Giant, so that's a little bit annoying to deal with. No Prince. I guess it's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. Okay, please go for the tower. At least try the deck next stream. I don't know. Don't know if I'll be doing that. Just seems like a deck that's so hard to win with. Okay, he's calling out good game. I guess... I don't know if that is good game, though, because he can defend that. I don't know if he's saying good game for us or for him. Like... I don't know. It's definitely not good game. Like, he's still very much in this. But... I was going to say, if that gets more than one hit... We might have to Fireball Cycle, maybe? Snow it, come on. I think if you don't have a building for the Royal Giant, it pretty much gets a guaranteed hit every time. Or the Firecracker is just going to take it. Evo Firecracker is probably one of the worst ways to lose your tower, but at least note your deck. I mean, Sky, you're just trolling. Like, we've already tried out one of your decks. Don't know that we're going to be giving another one a try. Okay, Trick said that we should... Let's see. You need to spend 17 elixir, and you defend without a building and without damage. Yeah, okay, yes. I'll make sure to save up 17 for his next push. All right, we're gonna have to give your deck a try in the classic challenge because we don't have a lot of Evos or heroes unlocked. So, let's see, your deck is Evo Cage. Wait, where is that? I guess I passed it. Evo Cage, Evo Firecracker. And this is pretty much the same deck as the one we just played. But a little bit, I guess, without Prince. So, Dark Goblin, Fireball, and Zap. Royal Giant, Skeleton Barrel. Looks like kind of an interesting deck. Usually you never see a couple of win conditions like this paired together. Like, Royal Giant and Skeleton Barrel. I guess what am I missing? Evo Cage, Evo Firecracker, Dark Goblin, Fireball, Zap, Royal Giant, Skeleton. I think that's only 7 cards. Which one am I... Which one am I missing, Trick? Oh, it is with Prince. Okay, so it's pretty much the exact same. Is that not the deck we just? Is that not the deck we just played? Yeah, it's the same. That's the exact same deck as the one we just played. All right, you just want us to play your deck? Is that your username or is that someone else? Banana, you have the best deck. All right, feel free to share it. We can give it a try. Let's add Prince. We're going to be giving this one a try. Do I want to do 2v2s? Maybe a little bit. Maybe in a bit. We're trying out. There's a couple of people that want us to try their decks. So that's what we're doing here. We're trying out Trick's deck first. All right. Is there any reason why... It seems like the Evo... I think the Evo Skeleton Barrel is really, really strong, so it would probably work with that as the Evo as well, right? There's no way that dashes on the tower, right? Okay, Firecracker is gonna... You know what? Let's go with this. Keep that alive. It is you? Okay, so this is just... Alright, this is just the deck that you played me with. Fair enough. Alright, we now have Evo Cage. What is his... I guess Goblin Barrel is his win condition. I don't know what he has that's... I guess he has Golden Knight, so the next time he plays that, that's probably what we'll use the Evo Cage on. If I was a little bit quicker, we could have zapped, but we have Sloth reactions, so yours is... Okay, hopefully that pulls it. Yeah. Here's his Evo Witch, Boss Bandit, Evo Valk. Arrows, Lightning Hog, Guards, and Night Witch. Alright, I can give it a try. It looks interesting. There's double Witch in there. Night Witch and Evo Witch, so... Cool. I think... Isn't the lore technically that they're sisters? I thought Noob commented on a video and said that they were... All the witches were sisters, so... I guess a couple of the sisters are reunited for that deck, I guess. Alright. It looks like this guy has given up. So we will try to just 3-crown him. W Bing Bong? Did Bing Bong donate? I'm not able to... The chat is being really weird. Sometimes the donations show up. I don't think it shows up if it's a jewel. Like if someone donates jewels, I don't... For some reason that doesn't show up. But... You made it at random and you haven't lost with it? Alright, well let's give it a go. So... Said Night Witch was there, Evo Witch, and Boss Bandit. What? Okay. I don't know why it keeps swiping over. Okay, Valkyrie, Arrows, and Lightning. And it sounds like you've played this deck a decent bit, so you can let me know if I'm not using it right, or if I'm, you know, making any major mistakes or something like that. Bing Bong is spamming donations. Dang, okay, I gotta figure out how to... I don't know why that's not showing up, but none of the donations are showing up, but... thank you, Bing Bong and Annie. Okay, you said Evil Valkyrie. What's the last one? Annie, you said Rivals. We are gonna be using the so-called boss baddie, Bing Bong. Let me read up and see which one I missed. Arrows, Lightning Hog. Okay, Guards is the last one. All right, 4.4. It is an expensive deck, but let's give it a go. Yeah, thank you guys for supporting. It does go a long way. Annie, I might play Marvel Rivals for one video, just because I know you're you show up consistently, you're donating, you're showing your support. So I might at some point in the future make a Rivals video. You said it's on Roblox, right? It's like a Roblox game mode, or is it just a different app entirely? What about the 1v1? We can 1v1. No, we can do that a little bit later. I'm kind of hesitant to play anything just because all the cards in our hand were really expensive. Are we seriously up against Hog 2.6? Alright, well if he goes Hog, it's going to get a guaranteed couple of hits, I think. He's going to go with it over there. Alright, he has Ice Golem though, so he'll be fine. He just needs to Ice Golem and... Okay, maybe Boss Bandit. Alright, Boss Bandit will still dash. Maybe we go like this to take out the cannon a little bit quicker. Okay, Valkyrie's still tanking, so that should get at least one. 3, okay. Disco's not happy about that. Did I hear about the new gassy giant that got leaked? It's basically a poison giant. Has that actually been... That sounds like... That sounds... Okay, he's going to do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have a building and they use the Ice Golem ability... I guess he's not going to get the ability, but... Something like that can be really, really annoying to stop. Just Ice Golem in front. Hog behind, especially if it's the hero Ice Golem and they activate the ability there. If that is something that's been announced... Hold on, maybe we predict skeletons? Okay. Oh no, I choked. Yeah, that was not... We have to be... Kind of careful here. Let's try and protect this if we can. We can always go Night Witch if he ends up going Hog. Let's go Hog ourselves, because he just used his cannon. Okay, he really does not want to take a hit. Okay. Let's go with this. Evil Valkyrie's going to take care of that. Let's go with the Boss Bandit again. Hopefully it can tank for... Alright. I think we're going to win it. Nice. This is actually not a bad deck at all. It ended up beating Hog 2.6, so this is a pretty good deck, Banana. Seems like the name of a huge star more than a win condition. That what, Boss Batty? It does kind of sound like a... It does sound like it could be the name of a star. Choking with the banana deck? No, we weren't choking. We ended up coming out on top there. Alright, Liam wants to play. He wants to do a 1v1, so let's... What's the saying? Let's oblige him? I don't know what the term is, but this is the deck we're given. I don't know if I've ever even seen a worse deck than this. I don't know why we have 2 buildings. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, you mean Gassy Giant. Yeah, Gassy Giant does sound... Yeah. Gassy Giant sounds much more like a star than an actual card. The thing is it just me, or does it pretty much sound like... It kind of seems like the E-Giant, right? I mean, the E-Giant has little aura around him, kind of like poison. It's essentially like the poison is only working, though, if he gets attacked. But it kind of seems like the same principle of a giant that takes out swarm cards and does damage to them. So if that has been released, it doesn't sound like... I don't know. It doesn't sound like it'll be that much different than the E-Giant. I guess maybe the only difference is that it does damage even if a troop doesn't attack him. But how's it going, Lenovo? It's been a while since I've seen you here. You're the #1 hater. So you can't donate on PC. That is totally okay, Annie. Do not feel, again, just you watching here, just you watching is enough support. So what the? I don't know if he was eager to do that so he could play like a hog. Alright, well, we got to go in at some point, so let's... Wait, Bro's lightning is in hand only for visual purposes? The lightning was for aura. Wait, who... Are you talking about Liam? Did he play a lightning or something and not hit anything? I didn't see. Okay, I think we just go with low archers and then a ghost. You know what? No, we could go Inferno Tower. Let's actually go Ghost, though. I think Ghost is probably a... Okay, Ghost was not the play there. Aura farming. Was that Liam? Did Liam... I didn't see if he even played... I didn't notice if he played a lightning and missed or something. I've kind of been trying to read the chat as much as possible. You said who's the hater? Lenovo has joined in the past. More like L Streamer. Yep, there it is. There's that coming out. He's joined to hate and troll in the past, which is totally fine. I mean, everyone has... Okay, let's log. Just, yeah. Okay, let's go like this. Oh, that was the previous match. Your internet lagged and the message popped up. Okay. Hopefully the giant can give us something. Alright, let's go with a bomb tower. We actually are somehow winning. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to bypass the... Alright, that's on me. I should have known that wasn't going to go for the bomb tower. Okay. Is that still gonna... I think I actually misplayed that. If he goes hog, let's see if we can nudge it. Yeah, nudge it to the left. I don't know how often we're gonna break through with giants though. Like his giant defense is pretty good, it seems. Like Witch does well. Mini P.E.K.K.A does well. Let's freeze just to get some damage. That should at least give us one hit. Okay, that'll give us two. We just need any amount of damage right now. So we have to take that freeze. We have to take whatever we can get. Okay, let's go like that. That should take care of everything there. Even though this looks like a really chopped deck, I think we actually ended up getting a good matchup, because Inferno Tower for Mega Knight is not too bad. I think as soon as he... Yeah, let's just freeze, and I think win the game. Alright. That's not too bad. The day just started. I mean, what time is it for you? I thought Italy was... Here, let me see. What time is it in Italy? I thought they were like 8 hours ahead. It says it's almost... Wait. Yeah, plus 9 hours? Yeah, so it says it's almost midnight over there. But I guess in India, it's what, 3:30 a.m.? So, I guess it's early in India. If you wake up really early or just stay up super late, then I guess it's the start of a new day for you, technically. Alright, Lynx really wants to get a knight, apparently. Oh, you were answering from the rear. Okay. Alright. Cool, I think we... Was there one more deck that we were going to try? Or did we try... I think we tried them all, right? Or was there something that I missed? I don't know if there was a deck that I haven't tried yet. I think that's everything. I think we tried bananas and someone else's. We 1v1 Liam, so I'm thinking maybe we just end the stream here. We've been going for little over 3.5 hours. So everyone's saying what time it is in their country. For us in Arizona, it's 2:56 p.m. So it's almost 3 in the afternoon. I think Liam said he lives in Florida, so he's a few hours ahead. 3:25 in India. All right. Try deleting the game. I've thought about it. Lenovo. That we definitely are. We're moving away from Clash, right? We used to stream it every day for hours, and now we're streaming it once every 4 days, right? Once every several days. And so we're definitely moving away from it, right? Clash is just not quite as much fun as... I don't have as much fun playing it as I used to, so it's definitely something we're moving away from. But anyway, we are gonna end the stream there. But thank you guys for joining. SA, how's it going? You said, oh, you're from France. Nice. Well, greetings to France. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Thank you guys for joining. I think tomorrow, I don't know what game we're going to be playing, but it'll definitely be something other than Clash. It might be one of these new games that you guys suggested. Maybe I'll watch some videos on them and see which one looks interesting. Or we could be back on the egg game. I don't know. We might play egging on again. I think that would be fun. I always have a lot of fun playing that game. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend if it's the weekend for you guys. Thank you, Fenrir. Hopefully I can see you guys in tomorrow's stream, but if not, then